Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock. And we're back with some more Lovers Enigma Part 2. I think this is day 3, I think. Last time we played, our husband fucking died. He's haunting us. And my mom's in a cult. And I have literal hot men jumping at me. So, I decided to hang out with the fake shaman, basically, because I'm cool like that, and he was a little funny. So, you know, I'm like a girl. I'm like, you're a little funny? You're so hot. So, anyways, without further ado, we're kicking it back, okay? After work, as you're stepping off the train with Ryota, your phone suddenly rings. Did somebody just say there's too much wind in my ear? Excuse me? Get the fuck out of my ear! You heard that, right? I'm not crazy. Did someone just say there's too much wind? And they just actually go to a train station to record this audio? Voices? Nope, you're crazy. Okay, well, I'm crazy. YouTube, please let me know. Seeing that it's an unknown number, you excuse yourself and step aside to answer. Sorry, it's just the voices again. Sorry, you know. Just the voices again. Leaving Ryota to wait for you curiously. Yo, why is this guy so fucking hot? What the hell? I can't even see his eyes. Hello, this is Officer Watanabe. I'm calling to discuss Kazuki's case. Yes, what is it? Have you found something? Did you find his body? Actually, we didn't find anything. We've thoroughly investigated the matter, and the evidence all points to a tragic suicide. We believe it's time to close the case. I understand this is difficult, but continuing to push won't change the outcome. You can't be serious. There are too many unanswered questions. I know there's more to it. Kazuki wouldn't just end his life like that.
Too much wind.
Okay, I fucking heard that. I fucking heard that, you liars. You pieces of shit. He said it again. Oh my god. You guys suck. I'm never asking you guys for shit again. You guys suck. There's too much wind. His body wasn't even found, and the suicide note was clearly fake. Again, I sympathize with your situation, but all the evidence supports our conclusion. We will not reopen the case unless we receive concrete proof that someone else was involved. Bro, Pancake, do you even have this stream open? No, I can't accept that. Kazuki deserves better than this. I deserve closure too. Get the fuck out of here! Look, I understand that you're grieving, but if you continue to pursue this, you could face legal repercussions for obstructing the police. I'm advising you to let it go. He's just gonna leave? We don't have the manpower or resources to waste on a closed case. I'm very sorry. I hope that you'll be able to find peace soon. I thought you were not straight. Brother, I'm like the straightest man on earth. Bro, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. There's too much wind! That's 3 times now, Pancake. Did you hear it that time? And with that, the line goes silent. You angrily close your phone. Oh my, just put the ear, just, let me take you outside, okay, Pancake? Let me show you the backyard, okay? Let me show you the shed in the back, okay, buddy? I'm gonna take you out back. We're gonna have a good night, okay? To thank you for your years of listening to the stream, okay? You're gonna meet someone called Old Yeller, okay, buddy? Your reflection stares back at you helplessly from the darkened screen, as if begging you to do something to fix this. An overwhelming urge to scream wells up in your chest. I'm sorry about that. A plan? Guys, I'm allowed to eat pancakes when I want. Stop telling me not to. His voice surprises all the rage out of you. In your agitation, you had forgotten that he was still there watching the whole debacle unfold. You turn around mortified. Sorry about that, It's just the police again. You must have guessed. They've given up on Kazuki's case. I'm really sorry that this is happening after all the work you've put into this. I don't know what I can do to help, but if there's anything at all... Oh, no, it's okay. This is my burden to bear. I can share it with you if you'll let me. Even so, it's not...
Wind.
I've heard that. I've heard that a couple times now, buddy. Move along. This guy's clearly flirting with me, the too much wind guy. Ugh. Even so, it's not good to fret over the past. Your mother's right about that. Imagine it's just Ryota. Ugh, not her again. I know you really look up to her, but she's not exactly the best person to listen to, especially with how stubborn she is about her ideals. The way she believes how anything can be overcome if you just put your mind to it. But sometimes, hard work just isn't enough. I know how headstrong your mother can be, but that mindset did help me and Yoko out of everything. You vaguely recall how your mom was there for Ryota and Yoko back in school. She helped them to escape their abusive home, always listening and supporting them as their teacher. It's a memory that sticks with you, especially when you think about how different things were for you. It means well, and she cares about you. Does she now? The words come out tense and bitter. Can't help but feel angry at your mom for pressuring you, even in her absence, at Ryota, even though he doesn't know any better, and at yourself. Ryota senses the change in tension and clears his throat. Yeah, she's in a cult. I said that, I think. Today's been a long day. Should we grab some food before I take you home? Yoko has been going on about this new... I've heard! I'm gonna kill that wind guy. I'm gonna show him the wind. Yoko has been going on about this new pastry at the cafe. We could give it a try. You hesitate, unsure of whether to accept his offer. Yo, good night, Pngtuber. On one hand, you're annoyed at his blind admiration to your mom, but on the other hand, you know he's not doing it on purpose. Let me save. Let's accept his invitation, sure. Alright, I'm a bit hungry, so let's go. Ryota smiles warmly at you, his concern momentarily fading. Alright, let's go. You leave the station and head towards the cafe, the surroundings around you dimming and re-illuminating as you step foot into the cafe. I love her so much, too. They really made every character as hot as they could, didn't they? Oh, Ame-chan, are you here to see me? And you're here too, I guess. Are you 12? You're always so sensitive, Ryo. Anyways, how can I help you guys? Oh, I just came here to talk to you. Yeah, say that. Tease him. You're so cute. You don't have to butter me up to get pastries. I always save some for you in case you drop by after work. You know I'm not here for that. That's just a bonus. The real treat is talking with you. Oh. Thank you, Hame-chan. Your sweetness is wasted on someone like my brother. Seriously. I'm right here, guys. We're only joking around. And besides, it's not like you guys are actually dating, right? He's like, I fucking wish we were. Here, this is for you. Yoko hands you a golden and flaky croissant. Nice. Enjoy. You're never that nice to me. Because you don't deserve it, but Ame-chan does. Anyway, we've just gotten some new pastries that are to die for. So what'll it be? What'll it be? Mont Blanc, Eclair, chocolate crepe, and a Castella. I've never had a Castella. What's that, chat? Let's try that. Let's try a Castella. Sounds great. I'll take that over there. Is there going to be a picture? This is a Castella. Sorry, I sneezed. Castellated cake is nice. Castellated cake. What is castellated cake? Castellated cake? What the? It's like a pound cake. It's a spongy cake. Those are two very, very different things. Those are complete opposites. Pound cake and fluffy cake, those don't go together. Pound cake is thick as fuck and sponge cake is super light and fluffy. You know, chat, chat, sometimes I think you guys don't eat food. Sometimes I really think you're a fucking bot, okay? I don't know what to say, okay? You can pound... I'll be there in 5. Anyways, so we gotta end the stream for something. Food is for straight people. You can call me the straightest man of all time, because I love food, bro. I said it's a buttery, fluffy sponge cake. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Okay, I believe you. I believe Cat. See you soon, Sammy. Ad break, everybody! Food is for nerds. Put me in the box, baby. Put me in that box. Willy Wonka's made me the best nerd of them all. Okay, buddy? Hold on, broke peeps. The please ban me train is here. I'm gonna keep going. A soft, fluffy sponge cake with a hint of honey. Simple, but it just melts in your mouth. That sounds nice. Honestly, out of all those choices, I probably would have picked this. And what about you, Rio? Just a coffee for me, thanks. Alright, coming right up. You two find a seat and relax. As you find a cozy corner to sit in, you can't help but notice the warmth in the cafe, a stark contrast to the cold conversation with the police officer. Ryota's attempt to lighten the mood doesn't go unnoticed, and you start to feel a bit of the day's stress melts away. Shortly, you see Yoko bringing over the pastries and coffee with a cheerful smile. Here you go. Enjoy. Thanks, Yoko. This looks delicious. Anytime, Aim-chan. Just remember, you're always welcome here. You take a bite of the pastry, and for a moment, everything feels a little bit better. Actually, I just need to get out of the house for a bit. It's been a rough day. Work's been stressful, my mom's been on my case, and Kazuki. It's all just a lot. And with everything that happened, especially last month. Abruptly, you realize that you're rambling about your troubles. You immediately clamp your hand over your mouth and look up to the siblings, hoping that they haven't been too put off by your negativity. That's okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay? You're already doing a good job handling everything, especially with what's going on. I know what I said earlier, about your mother's mindset, but it's also about your own strength. You're doing great. Thank you. You can always rely on us, you know, we're always cheering you on. Ryota nods in agreement. You feel supported. Despite everything, you are loved. That feels like some Undertale-ass quote. Despite everything, you are loved, okay? You spend the rest of the night with them, talking about mundane things as you enjoy your dessert. Maybe you'll be alright. Not in the long run, but just for tonight. Support like a good bra. Take that bra off. Free that nippy. Eventually, the cafe closes, and you part ways with Ryota and Yoko, feeling a bit lighter than before. Thanks, Ash on Snap. Real? True. Head home, roam the streets. Let's wait to go home. Let's roam the streets. 87 sanity. Nice. Affection with Ryota increased. Nice. Affection with Yoko increased. Nice. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to meet him at the sweets shop, right? I think he said we can meet him anytime this week at the sweet shop. Oh, he's by the river. I think we should meet Broski, because he said we could meet him anytime this week, but this is the guy I'm trying to rizz up, chat, so I'm gonna go meet him at the river. You decide to head to the riverside. Maybe you'll run into someone, or at least enjoy the peaceful sound of the water. Who's plopping? As you approach, the soft plopping of stones skipping across the surface reaches your ears. Why is his right arm so much stronger than his left, chat? Wow, what a pro. That was great. 10 out of 10. Peanuts, hello, it's me. Arm days are strong? No. I know why his right arm is a lot stronger than his left arm, chat. You turn toward the commotion to see Haruki grinning from ear to ear, waving with one hand while tossing another stone into the water with the other.
Not.
Want to throw stones into water? You think about whether you should indulge in Haruki's eccentricism, but then again, you're already here. What's the harm in joining? Yeah, I'm gonna skip stones with Haruki. And that's the spirit. Skipping stones is good for the soul. Trust me, I'm an expert. He picks up a smooth, flat stone and holds it out to you, his expectant smile daring you to take it. I don't think I've skipped stones since I was a kid. Prepare to witness a disaster. Plop. I'm not gonna lie, that plop sounded bad. You take the stone and give it a flick. Sails a short distance before plopping unceremoniously into the water. Not bad for someone who's never done it. But here's the trick. It's on the wrist. Watch and learn. With practiced ease, he sends another stone skipping across the surface, each bounce leaving ripples that stretch farther and farther. Was that doo-doo? I don't know what doo-doo means, but... Oh, no, I get what you mean now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That one big plop did sound like we just took a shit. Sounds like we're pooping and he's plapping, bro. Ripples, like life's problems, begin small, but grow unchecked into waves that can overwhelm and consume. You raise an eyebrow, caught off guard by the sudden insight. Wow, Haruki, that's unexpectedly profound for a guy throwing rocks into water. Pretty sure some wise old dude once said something about finding philosophy in everyday life. Just pretend I'm as deep as that. Gives you a playful wink, but quickly falls quiet. His gaze lingers on the river. The air around him shifts slightly, his smile softening into something more thoughtful. The river always brings back a lot of memories. Funny thing is, most of them fade as time passes. But whenever I come back here, the good ones, they always seem to resurface. His voice carries a wistful tone, and for a moment he's lost in thought. You watch him, feeling the weight of his nostalgia mixed with the gentle murmur of the water. You don't have to hold it all in, you know. I'm here if you want to talk. That one? Sure. Oh, I gotta gamble? Okay. Okay, let's go gambling. Kitty cat, for sure. Okay, kitty cat after that one. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Big! Yeah, I'm a gambler. You respond with perfect timing, your tone reassuring yet firm. Haruki hesitates for a moment, then chuckles softly, his gaze softening. All right. You win. He sighs, dropping a fat shit into the water. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. No, dude. I was hot-headed. Thought I could take on the world with sheer stubbornness. I'm sorry. He just dropped a rock in. My master. He had the patience of a saint. Always told me to look at the river, how it flows no matter what's in its path. He said I could either be like the river or like the rocks it wears down. He pauses, his voice tinged with both fondness and sorrow. Kidney stone. What? He was someone who cared about me a lot. Coming here reminds me of the calm he brought to my life. Guess I just wish I could hear his voice one more time. You know, I actually did go skipping stones a lot as a kid, so I know that sound, but it's just funnier to say the one thing. He looks at you, a faint but genuine smile forming. Thanks for listening. It means more than I thought it would. Yeah. That's fucking diabolical, mate. But enough about me. You, on the other hand. Look. You're looking well. On the outside, at least. You look like you have everything under control. I wish it felt like that all the time. I wish this feeling of being put together would stay. That I wouldn't mess up and the cycle of piecing myself back together could just stop. You look at him, expecting some sort of random reply, but Haruki is surprisingly quiet. No cheeky quips or eye-rolling jokes, just quiet. It would be nice, wouldn't it? To just stay the same, but stagnation isn't how life works. Things change, whether we like it or not. But you know, change doesn't always have to be bad. Picking yourself back up isn't so terrible when someone's there to help you. It can even become a good memory. What makes you so sure someone will be there? Someone always will. Because I'm here, and I'll help you with whatever I can. Damn, are you my grief counselor? You really shouldn't be making promises like that. My grief counselor, he's just the rebound guy. If a promise isn't enough to convince you, maybe I'll draw up a contract. Ever the salesman. So what will it be in return for your service? How about your heart? Smile, winky face, heart. Just kidding. Kidding. How about this? I'll always be there when you need me. No questions asked. And someday we'll go to the aquarium together. Deal? The aquarium? Why there? Because it's fucking awesome? Okay. Well, it's dark, cool, and full of funny fish to laugh at. Sounds like a great way to spend an afternoon, don't you think? Exactly. He gets me. So you want to spend the day bullying fish with me? Don't you have anything better to do? Can you imagine a more perfect afternoon? You let a sigh, rolling your eyes at Haruki's playful banter. The aquarium is not dark? Your aquarium sucks, bro. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it sucks. In Canada, in Ontario, we got a place called Ripley's Aquarium. It's fucking awesome, man. They turn off the lights in places. The only light is like the fish tanks. It's fucking great, man. It's creepy. It's cool. You get to make fun of fish. Yeah, I like it. I love the fish tunnel too, where you go in the little in Ripley's Aquarium in Toronto. You have this like what is it called? Not an escalator. Like a track. You stand on this track. You don't have to walk, and it moves for you. And you go underneath like a tunnel of water, like glass tunnel, and all the fish go over you and shit. It's fucking awesome, bro. And it's dark. Like it's a little dark in there. Hi, Mixed Beloved. Yeah, moving platform. Okay, I'm not playing Mario in real life, okay? There's a word for it. Factories have them. What are they called? Conveyor belt. You stand on a conveyor belt, basically. As usual, he's towing the line between teasing and sincerity, and you can't quite tell which side he's on. Despite your skepticism, part of you hopes that he truly means what he's saying. You are the product? Yes. I guess I can consider it. That's the spirit. Funny fish, here we come. Anyways, I found this by the river, and thought you might like it. He hands you a smooth, round rock. You eye it with mild curiosity. That means if a boy hands you a smooth, round rock that he found, that means he loves you in That means he loves you. In autism. You eye it with mild curiosity. What's the story behind this rock? Haruki grins, and his eyes twinkling with mischief. Twinkling like the twink he is. Take a closer look. It's got a face. Oh my god, it's cute. You peer at the rock more carefully. There are faint bumps and grooves that, with a little imagination, resemble a grin. Are you sure grin is the right word here? Because that's not a grin in my book. That's not a grin. As you study it, you realize it takes on the shape of a frog. Nice. It's for good luck. I don't really see the connection between frogs and luck. I mean, they're not exactly known for being symbols of fortune. Well, it doesn't bring you good luck. It removes the bad luck. He might be an Ogama, a yokai that eats all your enemies. An Ogama, huh? So this little frog's going to fight off all my problems? That's the idea. Besides, it's cute, right? Chubby little guy like this can't be anything but good news. That's heckin' cute. Nice tats, bro. As the night grew, Haruki grew quieter, gazing off into the distance. There's a softness to him now, something that wasn't there before. You know, sometimes I wish things could just stay like this forever. Moments like this. I feel too fleeting. He pauses, his gaze lingering on the horizon, as if he's trying to capture the moment before it slips away. But that's just how it is, right? Things change. Time keeps moving forward, but I don't know. I guess I just wish we could hold on to these simple moments a little longer. Yeah, I get it. I wish that too. We have lucky coin frogs at home, so I guess there are good signs. I think they're supposed to be like, well, maybe, I don't know what they're supposed to be. Chinese, Japanese, some kind of Asian culture. Shrug. Haruki and Ryota sounds like Japanese, though. Haruki offers you a small, wistful smile. Well, at least we've got this moment, right? You guys haven't seen Emo Clock? Damn, you're missing out. Peak old lore. He looks at you with a gentle smile, a hint of nostalgia in his eyes. These little things, these small exchanges, maybe they're the ones worth holding on to. There's a quiet pause before he lets out a small, almost rueful laugh. Thanks for listening to me, by the way. I know I can get a little carried away sometimes. Anytime, Haruki. Haruki nods, his usual grin creeping back. Alright, I'll see you around then. Take care, Peanuts. Thank you. With a final soft glance, he turns and begins to walk away, the fading sunlight casting a warm glow over his retreating figure. You watch him go, feeling strangely lighter in his absence. It's as if the simple moments of today had made more of an impact than either of you realized. Affection with Haruki increased. Nice. That's great. He's still there. Wait, he's still there? Why is he still there? Can I go talk to him again? No way, right? Let me save. I want to save the game. What do you mean he's still there? What do you mean he's still there, bro? It's like late. It's like late, bro. Why are you still there? Okay, no one's here. The kitty cats! No one's at the sweet shop. No one's at the cafe. Let me go talk to him again, bro. He's still there. I want to know why he's still there. River? Hello? Oh, you're back. I guess you're not tired of my nonsense yet. He flashes a playful grin, his usual energy returning as he gestures towards the riverbank. Anyway, check this out. Have you seen those markings? I left and came back. That's a little weird. They've been here for a while, but they're strange. Hard to make sense of. He shrugs, a mischievous glint in his eyes. I mean, you're kind of the only person left to talk to, too. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's something. Could be a yokai thing, or maybe some weird historical leftover. Who knows? I just think it's fun to wonder about. He chuckles, clearly enjoying the idea of a little mystery hanging in the air. Maybe we'll figure it out someday. But until then, it's just one of those things to keep in mind. You just wasted my fucking time, homie. Thanks. What is that little statue? Wait, I gotta go talk to the cat. I gotta go talk to the cat first. Kitty cat first, okay. Pet the cat. The cat is at the same spot again, but this time he seems friendlier. Pet the cat! Meow, meow. Cat seems satisfied at your pats. Affection with Miyabi increased. Yippee! It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna stay out late, Mom, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, I didn't do, like, any of my tasks, did I? Yikes. Can I go to the temple now? Temple is closed. I should head home. It's really late. I better head home. Yikes. Statue. I'm out of coins. Maybe I'll come and pray tomorrow instead. It's really late. Coins? What do you mean coins? I have to give them a coin? The Jizzo statue looks at you solemnly. You feel his calming presence allude to you. I feel much more calm. I should head off. Yippee! Yay! Thank you, Jizzo statue. Always talk to the Jizzo statue. Nothing is free, Clock? Well, the Jizzo statue jizzed on me for free, so you'd be wrong, huh? Wouldn't you, buddy? Go home. Another exhausting day of work is finally over. Hope tomorrow won't be as bad as today. Just as you're about to close the door, you feel a pressure on the other side. A foot wedges between the door and the frame, stopping you from shutting it completely. Yeah, today I forgot to give my husband incense, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, the fucking cultists are back? Hello, miss? Not this again. Although reluctant, you didn't have much of a choice but to reopen the door. Yes, how can I help? You trail off as you count a group of 4 men standing outside the apartment. That's fucking terrifying. They don't look particularly friendly. There's something unnerving about them. Yeah, concerning. Apologies for the late visit. I believe your mother has mentioned that you've been experiencing spiritual issues. You shake your head. My mother? What are you talking about? I think you've got the wrong person. I'm not sure who you... You might not have noticed it, but Hiroshi no Kami's influence has already touched your life in ways you don't yet understand. We understand that this must be overwhelming, but Hiroshi no Kami sees things in you that you may not even realize. His guidance has already found its way into your life. I don't understand. What do you mean? And why did my mom call you? You try to shake the confusion out of your mind, but the mention of this Hiroshi no Kami fills you with unease. He chooses his followers carefully. Those who seek answers, those who are lost, those who are searching for something greater. And you, miss, have already begun your path without realizing it. Hiroshi no Kami offers peace, clarity, and understanding. I like how their name is Meh Cultist. His light can guide you through the darkness and alleviate the spiritual issues that you have. All you have to do is let him. You take a cautious step back, trying to shut the door again, but you can feel their presence looming. The cultists hesitate, their eyes scanning you like they're deciding what to do next. The man who spoke earlier steps forward, his gaze focused and intense. Miss, we understand that our arrival is sudden, but this path we offer isn't one you should turn away from. Hiroshi no Kami's light is already in your life. It has touched you. Well, I'm calling the cops then, sir. In your dreams. And it can give you more than you could ever imagine. Have a good night, bro. You tense up. It's not like last time. There's a force behind his words that makes you feel trapped. I don't know what you mean. I've had weird dreams, sure, but that doesn't mean I need your guidance. I'm fine on my own. Another cultist firmly pushes a little closer to the door. That's where you're wrong, miss. You've been searching for something, haven't you? You don't even realize it yet. But Hiroshi no Kami sees your struggles, your doubts. The light he offers can give you the peace you're craving, the answers you've always needed, but only if you accept him into your heart. Another cultist steps closer to you. Hiroshi no Kami can see your fear, your uncertainty. You're standing at the threshold of something far greater than yourself. We're offering you the key to unlock your potential, but you have to choose to step forward. Don't let fear keep you from the truth. You feel your stomach tighten, the pressure of their words hanging in the air like a heavy weight. I don't need anything from you. I'm fine, just... No, you're not fine. I've decided. You're hiding from the truth. It's obvious. You've been running from your own destiny, from the path that Hiroshi no Kami has set for you. But his light is unwavering. His purpose is inevitable. I'm not interested in this Kami of yours, okay? I just want you to leave me alone. Listen to yourself, ugly cultist. Listen to yourself. You can feel it, can't you? The restlessness inside you. Hiroshi no Kami will calm that storm. All he asks is that you open your heart, trust in him, and allow him to guide you. You know that deep down, you won't find peace until you accept him. You feel a cold chill running down your spine. This isn't just a request anymore, it's an ultimatum, and you start to realize that the more you resist, the more they're gonna push. Miss, please, you don't know what you're turning away. Hiroshi no Kami offers you everything you've ever wanted. Purpose, clarity, belonging. That's not everything I've always wanted, actually. I don't want a sense of direction. I want chaos, and I want nothing. I want to belong nowhere. Can't you see? The truth is right in front of you. What did they even say if you say that, by the way? What did they even say? How do they respond? Shut the door while they're thinking. Stop fighting it. Let him in. You'll find peace. You'll find strength. Just open your heart to him. Feeling the weight of their words press on you, anxiety starts bubbling up. You don't understand. I don't want this. I don't want your salvation, your kami, or whatever it is you're offering. Kami means God in, like, Japanese, right? Just leave me alone. But, like, any god, like a yokai, like a god, like, doesn't have to be capital G. Yeah, okay. Just checking in. I'm not that big of a weeb. I'm glad you guys are, though. Look of disappointment flickers in his eyes before he exhales, almost sorrowfully. We were hoping you would come to this on your own, miss. We wanted to offer you guidance, not force you. Sorry, I didn't mean to flame you, chat. I love you. But it seems you're still not ready. We will be back. Hiroshi no Kami's light will reach you eventually. Everyone finds their way to him in time. But you will have to face him whether you're ready or not. The cultists begin to step back one by one, but their eyes linger on you almost as if they can see something you can't. The weight of their gaze lingers long after they disappear down the hallway. Ugh, men. You close the door, your heart pounding, panting, feeling the strain of the encounter. I hope they stop coming back. Damn, my sanity. Sanity decreased. However, before you can crash onto the couch as you usually do, you see her. An all too familiar presence seated with a rigid stillness that sharpens as she looks up, disappointment carved into her expression. Mom, you were behind me! Why are you doing this to me? Do you know who called me today? Oh my fucking god. The police, again. And why? Because of you. Prying into that Kazuki's death again. How many times must I tell you? This curiosity will be your ruin. Mom, please, I don't need... Need? This isn't about what you need. I'm not offering help. I'm telling you what has to be done. Everything you're missing, I've already laid out the answer for you. I'm giving you solutions, but you're the one that's not willing to change. It's you that's the problem. Ryota the Exorcist? Mom, I'm trying. I really am, but... Trying? By pushing away the people I send your way? Imagine my shame, knowing you treated those with wisdom and respect like common intruders. You were the one who sent those weird religious people to come to my house? Mom, they're complete strangers. Weird? Watch your tongue, girl. They've grasped truths you'll never understand, and you turn them away. You're unwilling to change. Mom, I don't need them. I don't need... They can help you find peace. If you let them. If you let me help you. Her gaze pierces through you, and then a calculated shift, her voice softens to a deceptive murmur that chills your skin, like the calm before a storm. You wouldn't have to bear these burdens if you just listen. All I want is what's best for you. Well, you don't know what's best for me, do you? The room feels as if it's closing in, shrinking with every word that slips from her mouth. Her voice relentless and insistent, sinking into you like a weight pressing from every side. It's too much your sanity slowly slipping. Bro, I built up my sanity. Your heart slowly pounding against the pressure building in your chest. What the fuck, man? The constant urge for you to give in, to surrender, if only to quiet her voice. Oh my god. My sanity! I can't take this. I don't know what to do. Your mind reels, clouded by anxiety, as her words echo around you. The pounding in your chest grows stronger, threatening to overtake your last bit of composure. And despite your visible displeasure, your mother keeps speaking, her voice a constant assault against your thoughts. You almost break down as your mother's words ring in the background. There you go again. Are you going to say something or just sit there? She waits, her gaze piercing, expecting you to respond. What are you trying to pull? Don't just stare blankly at me. I think we need to go to a hospital. Her face hardens, her gaze latching onto you, expectant, demanding more. Your grip falters, nearly slipping entirely when suddenly, a voice, soft and unfamiliar, echoes in your mind, cutting through the clamor. You don't have to do this alone. Your eyes gaze over to the phone in your hand. You don't have to deal with her ramblings alone. Yes, you can always get help. I'll have to call someone, but Ryota's nowhere nearby. Haruki. Who knows where he is right now? Ren could be an option, but he's hardly the type to calm things down. If no one's going to get here right away, then I'll have to keep her distracted until they do. But who should I call? Oh my god, who should I call? Isn't Ren just like next door? I'm gonna call Haruki, because we've been kind of going with him. And Ryota, I think, is gonna like agree with her too much, and Ren might make an issue. Although I would love to see that, but I'm going with the Haruki route, I guess. So I'm gonna call Haruki. I have to play a mini game. Okay, let's do this. Dun 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 dun. Can I get some cool music or something? I don't know. Rhythm game time, baby. I'm a pro. I've been practicing, as you can probably not tell. It's all good. I got this. I did a little early on some of those, but it's okay. At least the voices are gone. Damn. Score 45. After several more rounds of her scathing words, you feel your resolve wavering. Thank you, I am the master gamer. The suffocating silence following each of her accusations presses down on you. Man, I'm grieving right now. Urging you to respond, to appease her, anything to relieve the tension mounting in the room. Your thumb hovers over your contacts, finally landing on that familiar name. Give me a second. I'm, ignoring someone's friend request. Bros, okay, I'm gonna say this right now to YouTube as well. Don't add me on Discord if you've never even spoken to me, man. I'm not gonna say yes. Look, you can come to the Discord and talk to me, but I'm not your friend yet, okay? Haruki. Should you really call him? You're not sure what he could do, but if your mother believes in him enough to hire him, it's worth a shot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But he likes us. He likes us more, so... Quickly type out a message and hit send. Your heart racing as you wait for a response. And he did just say to us that he'll be here anytime we want him to. Haruki, I really need you to come over. It's my mother and I can't seem to get through to her. Maybe you could help. He didn't say shit. Just as you're about to set your phone down, your mother's sharp voice slices through the air. I'm speaking to you, and you're using your phone in front of me. How dare you? You hesitate, caught between frustration and a desire to keep the peace, but the bitterness slips out before you can think of better of it. I'm texting the Exorcist you hired. Perhaps he can do something about all the religious nonsense you're always spouting. Her expression shifts, disbelief morphing into indignation as her eyebrows arch. You're bringing him up now? This isn't about him. This is about you and your unwillingness to accept the solutions I've provided. Take a deep breath, the rising tide of anger in her voice only fueling your resolve. Well, I'm utilizing one of them. You provided this solution after all. Her voice reddens as her frustration mounts, her voice a mix of anger and exasperation. Don't get mouthy with me. This isn't about him or your so-called supernatural problems. Take a deep breath, trying to maintain your composure as you lock eyes with her. Mom, please, just hear him out. He might have some insight that could actually help us. You hired him for a reason, so let him do his job. Fine. You want to drag an outsider into this, so be it. But don't think for a second that this absolves you of your responsibilities. Feel a moment of relief wash over you, but it's quickly overshadowed by the rising tension in the room. That's crazy, bro. If my parent came to me and said I had responsibilities, bro, I'm an adult. I don't rely on you. Get the fuck out of my face. Bro, power trip parents, man. But it's quickly overshadowed by the rising tension in the room. I mean, they only exist because the kid lets them, which, I mean, I don't get it, honestly. That's the thing. I guess I don't get it because I would just tell them no. I'd just look at them and be like, no. Be like, bye. I'm gonna walk away now. See you never. Unless you feel like being a normal person again. But so many people just can't do that shit. You know, if this is your house, you could just call the cops and have her escorted out. Like, that's a real thing. Like, she can't do this. You want her out of the house? Like, boom, done. Like, like that is really, like, realistically, like, you don't have to put up with shit once you're an adult, okay? You feel a moment of relief wash over you, but it's quickly overshadowed by the rising tension in the room. You return your attention to your phone just as Haruki's cheerful text appears. Oh, is he not coming? Nope, he's coming. Absolutely, dear client. I will bring my expertise to the rescue. Even if my interpersonal skills are about as polished as a rusty doorknob, I promise I'll give it my all for you. Just hold tight. I'll be there faster than you can say, mommy issues. Mommy issues. His jovial tone makes you smile despite the tension, and for a moment, you feel a flicker of hope as you picture him bounding through the door with that trademark exuberance. The air thickens with tension as your mother processes your reply, and you can feel a spark of defiance brewing within you. Now you just need to keep calm until he arrives. Maybe one more song. Listen to my mom berate me while I keep playing mini games. Eyeballs. Just maybe one more song. The real question is, why did I wait so long to text bro? I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind the weak female protagonist trope, but I do like when we do have, I won't lie, I do prefer a stronger female protagonist. Don't always love it when it's like, she can't do anything for herself. She needs a man. But at least she had the strength to call him, I guess. And I understand. Sweep her off her feet, you know? Help her out. There's nothing wrong with that. That's romantic, too. I just hope later on we start doing shit ourselves sometimes, you know? Kick ass. Or die. You managed to calm yourself down, your heartbeat finally steadying. At least it's not as bad as Heart Cage, bro. Heart Cage was probably the worst game for that. I hated Heart Cage, man. I hated it. I know why people liked it a lot. I hated Heart Cage, man. It was like playing like a bag of bricks, bro. That lady was like a bag of bricks. Your mom's words still rattle you, but you remain calm. Calm enough to hold your tongue. Each minute stretches, her harsh words chipping away at the last remnants of your patience. At least this character has a bit of a mind of their own, at least. Just when you begin to doubt he'll show up, there's a knock at the door. Ta-da! The doorknob rattles, seems to be rattling a bit. I can't open this. Hold on. The doorknob slowly turns. Ta-da! It's me, Haruki. My apologies. I thought I'd, well, glide right in. Seems the door has outsmarted me. Oh dear. And negative energy in here. I don't remember it being quite this intense last time. You! Finally! I hired you based on the recommendation of someone I hold in high regard, but your lack of results is starting to make me question your competence. Look at my daughter. She's as disobedient and stubborn, and as hysterical as the day I first brought you here. Aren't you supposed to... Before she can launch into a full tirade, Haruki raises a finger close to his lips, shaking his head with a slight, knowing smile. His eyes are firm. Hold it together. That's pretty much... He's Sigma, bro. To your surprise, she pauses, taken aback. She presses her lips together, clearly not used to being interrupted so directly. With respect, ma'am, your daughter isn't the problem here. And even if she were, my qualifications don't exactly include a psychology degree. But I do happen to be well-versed in all things spiritual, which is exactly why you hired me. He straightens, his voice calm yet commanding. As I see it, there's a flow of negative energy re-entering this space. I applied a spiritual bandage of sorts, but you know, even the best bandage is only as strong as the adhesive it's given. Just get to the point already. What I mean is this. Negative energy has a way of seeping back in. I can perform as many rituals as you like, but without support from the host, what I do won't have a lasting impact. Are you saying I'm not supporting my own daughter enough? That this is my doing? Oh, it's gambling time, baby. It's gambling time, baby. Boom! Boom! Kitty cat, kitty cat! No! Okay, but it still counts. Yeah! I'm playing on easy mode out here. I think what he's trying to say is that, with just a little bit of support or understanding, things can be a lot better. You manage to center yourself, holding on to the calm Haruki's presence brings. I love that cat, man. That cat's so cute. Your mother's words still sting, but you let them wash over you, keeping your expression steady. She huffs, watching you closely, clearly waiting for a reaction. Well, at least you seem capable of keeping your composure when someone else is around. Haruki picks up on the shift, flashing you an encouraging smile. Exactly. Calm in the face of adversity. Nothing shows inner strength better than that. For a moment, your mother is taken aback, her brow knitting as she searches for something else to criticize. With just a bit more support, I think my work can do its magic, and we can all put this little episode behind us. He gives her a confident grin, and for a split second you catch her falter. And what exactly do you suggest? I'd advise you to let us handle it, offering as much support as you can, from afar, of course. What? So you're saying I can't be involved at all? Not at all. I'm only suggesting that your involvement be non-physical, or perhaps non-emotional. You're welcome to stay informed, but advise against inputting too much. It could interfere with the process. Your mother's expression hardens as she looks at him with sheer disbelief, ready to object. But Haruki's gaze sharpens, his voice dropping low and steady, so quietly that you almost miss it. The elders have vouched for me. Let me do my job. Fine, but don't think I'll just sit back in silence. This is my daughter. I'll speak up if I need to. The serious glint in Haruki's eyes fades as he beams his usual grin. Absolutely. Your input is very, very important. You can see her bristle, her lips twitching as if ready to argue, but she holds back. With one last glare, she snatches her purse and mutters bitterly, You'll regret this. As she leaves, Haruki turns to you, tilting his head with an amused glint in his eyes. Well, I'd consider this a case closed. You sigh, shaking your head. She won't let this go so easily, you know. She'll definitely come back. I think I gave her enough to consider. She'll probably hold back. At least a little. About that, what was all that talk of elders? Don't tell me you're part of some kind of religious sect, too. He's an exorcist. He flashes you a playful, almost innocent look as he turns slightly away. Well, every mysterious and charming entity such as myself needs a secret backstory. You pause, feeling a flicker of curiosity along with a touch of wariness. There's so much about Haruki that remains a mystery. So many pieces you aren't sure you're ready to uncover. I am. But before you can even form the words, he turns, sensing your unspoken question. I know it must be hard to trust me when there's so much I can't explain. Someday, I'll tell you everything. But for now, I just hope I've done enough for you to trust me. Just a little. Please. His voice softens, and something unreadable flickers in his gaze, a depth he rarely lets slip. Just as you open your mouth to respond, he turns away, his shoulders drawing in slightly as if shielding himself from whatever you might say. You recognize the gesture all too well. It's the same way you guard yourself, bracing against answers that might cut too close, holding your breath for what you may never say. And in that shared, unspoken moment, you wonder if he knows how much of himself he's revealed without a single word. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. I may not be the best at dealing with anything outside my spiritual duties, but for you, I'd try anything to make things easier. Are you saying that as someone my mother hired, or as someone who cares? Gives you a sad, knowing smile, followed by his usual cheeky wink, and there's a warmth behind it that feels different this time. Meow. Big meows from my cat. Hopefully today's proof is enough. You'll never have to face this alone. Not if I can help it. As he finishes, a soft chime from one of his trinkets echoes in the air. A gentle, lingering sound that cuts through the tension and leaves a calm in its wake. In that moment, something shifts. A quiet realization settling within you. Haruki is strange, loud and showy, no doubt about that. But he's also kind. And in his kindness, you sense a hidden fear, a vulnerability he tries so hard to mask. Perhaps, in ways you hadn't noticed before, you and Haruki are more alike than you realized. I'd say the same to you. I only wish I could help you too. Haruki pauses, clearly caught off guard by your warmth. A small smile curves his lips before he slips back into his usual playful charm. Ah, my dear client, your very presence is a soothing oasis in the desert of my life. With that, Haruki launches into another of his flamboyant monologues, every word layered in theatrics. After a few more lighthearted lines, he bids you farewell with an exaggerated bow, leaving you to wonder which Haruki lingers in your mind. The bold, larger-than-life jester, or the rare, gentle presence that emerges when his guard slips. Yo, Mikey, have a good one, man. Take it easy. Sanity increased. Affection with Haruki increased. Nice. I didn't get the stuff. Shrine? Kazuki. I forgot your shit. The air around the shrine feels oddly... Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There, all cleaned up. Perhaps some incense from the temple would help you feel better, but I'll have to get it for you next time, okay, Kazuki? Really wish I could, but it's late. Damn, I fucked up. My bad. Who the fuck is that, bro? There's someone out there. The window remains open, but this time there is no cotton candy scent. Wait, who is that, bro? Instead, you see a child crouching in the corner. Unmoving. No explanation. No reason. Just there. Now that's a strange sight. In true classic horror movie fashion, do you keep the window open to check if he's okay? Just in case it's a neglected child? Or do you pretend you saw nothing and close the window? I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna leave the window open. He's fucking creepy as shit. Dude, he's slobbing right now. He's hitting the Slav, bro. The Slavic crouch. Oh, God. Yeah, wait, what was it? Yes, I leave it open. Hey, kid. It's late. You should head home soon. Ah! Please let me in. Okay, well, I'm happy I did that. Please. Okay, Mr. Potato Head. It's so cold out here. Please. What the? Bye. And just like that, whatever was outside the window was gone. The spot where it had been just a few moments ago is now empty, swallowed by the night. No footsteps in the frost. No shadow in the dim glow of the streetlights, just silence. Ow. Sanity decreased. Oh, lovely. Okay. Time for a shower. Your sanity is a little low. Maybe you should calm down a little. Yeah. Lover's sorrow. Hard? I'll do normal, bro. I'm not that good yet. I gotta practice more. They gave me a heart attack. Good. See, this shit is tough, man. Hard, I can't even imagine how hard is, man. If this is normal, maybe I should try hard next time. I got the DDR skills, bro. You guys don't even know. All those times on my DDR map, bro, you don't even know. It's not just the feet that are good. No, I missed one, bro. I hit it, but I hit it too early. Impressive. You have hit 98% of the total notes. You fucking suck. Sanity increased. Nice. Gotta keep my sanity high. Okay, that did not happen. Well, let's take a look at the door, make sure it's locked. Best not to leave the house now. Nice. Okay. You finally enter your bedroom and switch off the lights. Nice. But they flicker and sputter before finally surrendering to the darkness. Slipping beneath the covers, you hear the quiet hum of the pipes, the low rush of cars in the street. and the usual footsteps of neighbors from above. But tonight, the footsteps multiply, a growing thump that becomes heavier, faster. You start to wonder if it's something else. With a glance, you place your phone nearby, fingers itching for a quick call if needed. But eventually sleep overtakes you. Oh! In the depths of that night, you dream of Kazuki. Wow, it's like the first time I've seen him since. In a dim, hazy scene, he talks about his fascination with collecting insects. Each word faint as a breath. Oh, gross, man. I'm not a big bug guy. The images, though, grow clearer. Beetles, cockroaches, or is it something different? Something sinister. Its body snaking around the room like a creature just beyond your reach. You search, almost desperately trying to find its name, but it slips away, elusive, lost in the fog of your dream. Ladybug, perhaps? It feels good to have a vessel again. I'll relish in this look for a while, before I inevitably have to change into him. What? What? Who the fuck are you? It seems as though the tapestry is finally unraveling itself. The key players have already made their first move. Though some have moved quicker than unexpected, others still hesitate, as if time waits for them. I wonder what your next move will be, my dear princess. Molting form and shedding tear, claws to life from death within. Survival's call, the twisted creed. The ancient curse we're born to feed. Thanks for that, game. Lover's Enigma. Hit me with it. Title screen. Drop. Fuck you. You wake up to the familiar buzz of your phone. Few messages from your mom light up the screen. The first one featuring a painfully outdated GIF of balloons and glitter text. Don't tell me it's my fucking birthday. Mom, you just screamed at me yesterday. Happy birthday, Peanuts. This is exactly what my mom would do, actually, IRL. Like, my mom would hit me with the most funny fucking GIF of, like, some fat fucking chud rat, too. Say happy birthday to me and be like, I love you very much. I'll be dropping you off a cake later. Make sure you finish it by tonight or it'll go stale. Have a good day. Nah. Me and my mom are chill, by the way. I don't do that anymore. I used to. When I was in high school, used to have arguments with my parents. But, and when I dropped out, that was a bad time too. But, you know, everything was fine once I found my kind of own path. Ah, yes. A classic from your mother. Equal parts affection and command. It's almost slipped your mind. It's your birthday today. You're turning redacted. Just like every woman I know, you're turning redacted today. Remember, chat, no woman is above the age of 25. This will serve you well. The number seems to glitch in your mind, like a censored secret the universe refuses to acknowledge. Maybe you're just repressing it. Maybe this year, your birthday wish will actually come true. Maybe your mom will finally listen to you, hear you out, let you breathe without the constant pressure of her expectations. Oh, I thought it was going to be finding our husband's murderer. I guess that's not that important, huh? Maybe today will actually be a good birthday. Just kidding. You already know how it's going to end. Oh well, no point in dwelling on it now. You'll deal with all that after work. Hey, Peanuts, happy birthday. You're getting pretty old, huh? Yeah. Whoa, I heard from Tanaka-san that it's your birthday. Must suck having to spend it at work, huh? I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that. Like, I used to work my birthday all the time. Fuck are you supposed to do if it's on a Wednesday this year, bro? You just move on. Like, what do you mean? Why don't you just say happy birthday and move on, homie? You piece of shit. Well, that's just life. Haha. I don't know how many more ha-has I have left in me. A lot of ha-has left, bro. You gotta have all the ha-has and it's all good as possible. By mid-afternoon, it's clear that today is just another work-filled birthday. The highlight of the day, a hefty stack of monthly reports unceremoniously dropped onto your desk by your boss. A truly unforgettable birthday gift. As you sift through your reports, a familiar voice calls out from behind you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Haha. You glance over your shoulder, offering a polite smile. You said that quite a few times today. Oh, I didn't realize it was you, Ryota. Maybe I should have made my birthday wishes a bit more memorable. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I think I've heard enough birthday wishes to last me until next year. Hopefully, you're not too worn out to actually celebrate it, though. Boss asked me to stick around and finish some reports, but if you're still up for a birthday dinner, I'll be at the station around 8 p.m. Before you can respond, a voice cuts through the air from the other side of the office. Hey, can someone help me with this? Ryota straightens up, already turning towards the sound. Oh, I didn't realize we worked together. I thought, like, he just worked nearby. No, he literally works in the same building. Oh. I've got to go. Good luck with your report. And happy birthday, Peanuts. You go about your day as usual, the hours slipping by until it's finally time to head home. Stepping off the train platform, you pause for a moment, a thought lingering in your mind. How should you spend your birthday today? Maybe you should spend it with someone... Though be careful, you might not have enough time to spend it with everyone. Just one. Bum 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 bum! You have to pick your route, bro. You have to pick your route. Okay. Okay, well, let's save. So this is, like, definitive, like, this is it. Like, this is where you pick your homie. You pick your love interest, I mean. So that's Ryota at the station. We should just blow him off, actually. The cat! Well, you know who I'm gonna hang out with, bro. You already know who I'm hanging out with, homies. Little bro isn't at the sweets shop. Is he in the neighboring district or something? Can you not even hang out with homie? Aw, that's sad. Can't even hang out with the Ren. Poor Ren. Poor Ren. He's just like, doesn't even have an option. I guess I didn't raise my affection enough with him, maybe. But let's go hang out with this idiot. Kitty cat! Yeah! This is why I already knew he was the best character, by the way. You notice Haruki in the alleyway, crouched near a stray cat, with a small dish of food in one hand. Approach him. My dear client, have you come to visit me? Or does Mr. Tubbs over here have another visitor? It's Mr. Tubbs. You glance down to see a stray cat nestled comfortably between Haruki's shoes. Haruki's crouched beside him, carefully placing a small dish of food within the cat's reach. You acquainted with this guy? Seems like he's got a lot of fans. Miyabi glances at you briefly, then turns away with a flick of his tail, letting out a soft hiss of annoyance as you approach. Ignore him. He's a meanie, but deep down I think he secretly likes people. Maybe. Haruki shrugs with a grin, scratching behind Miyabi's ears, unfazed by the cat's attitude. Kitty cat. What are you doing out here? Did you just name him Mr. Tubbs? You seem to know him pretty well. No, I need to know. Why did he name him Mr. Tubbs? Did you just name him Mr. Tubbs? He's cute and round. Plus, he's got that distinguished air to him. Addressing him without a title seems a bit rude. He's not that fat, though, to be called Tubby. That's why it's not Tubby, but Tubbs. See, I didn't finish the sentence, like how he doesn't finish his food, because he's not fat. I've seen him around here, too. He chuckles, but there's a genuine warmth in his voice. He runs his fingers through Mr. Tubbs' fur one last time before standing up straight, wiping his hands on his pants. Did you really come to visit me? Or is it just the cat you're after? Yes. Of course. If not, why else would I have appeared before you? Maybe you're here for Mr. Tubbs, huh? Well, Mr. Tubbs is a pleasant surprise, but I really did come to find you, Haruki. It's such a nice feeling to be wanted. I do try to keep myself humble, but a little ego boost never hurts. If only my mother had the same feeling. So what can I and/or Mr. Tubbs help you with today? You know, we're both professionals in the arts of making people's days a little brighter. Asuka, I just want to spend time with you. Yeah, I don't care about exorcisms, man. Honestly, I just wanted to spend some time with you. And spend some time with me you shall. You have my undivided attention. You and Mr. Tubbs. You chuckle as you lean down to pet the now sleeping cat. Aww. Looks like he's had his fill and decided a nap was in order. Ah, to live the life of a cat. No bills, no responsibilities, just endless naps and meals graciously provided by strangers. What a dream. So let's say tomorrow you wake up as a cat. What would you do first? Well, first I'd double check that all my bills were paid and my appliances were off, because even as a cat, I'm a responsible one. Then I'd come find you so you could take care of me for the rest of my perfect little life. After all, who else would spoil me as much as you? Oh, so now I'm on the hook for Cat Haruki. Sounds like a lot of work. What if I decide to make you earn your keep? Earn my keep? Cruel and unusual punishment. What kind of caretaker makes the beloved cat work? Pay up. But seriously, I'm glad you wanted to spend time with me. I know it's probably not the most professional thing to say, but I'd like to think of us as friends. I mean, no, the cat left! I mean, I know I'm just your quirky exorcist and all, but it's nice having someone like you around. Haruki, you're definitely a friend. A strange one, but a friend nonetheless. Also, we just got friend-zoned, chat. I'll take it. And, well, thank you for being so kind to me. You didn't have to, but you are. And I really appreciate that. Haruki rummages through his bag, his expression unusually sheepish. Finally, he pulls out a small Moraemon keychain and holds it out to you. Here. I, meant to give this to you earlier, but I guess I didn't have the guts. It's nothing fancy, just something I thought you'd like. Belly button. You take the keychain, eyes lighting up as you turn it over in your hands. Oh, how did you know? I really like this little guy. I've seen him hanging on your phone. Thought you might want a backup, you know, in case anything happens to the original. Although, I probably shouldn't tell you about the 8-year-old I had to outmaneuver to get it. You didn't! I had to. Amazing what the power of being young and blissfully shameless can do for a kid. Like they don't have that lifetime of second-guessing yet. No crippling fear of being judged, just pure, unfiltered keychain ambition. So what you're saying is you outplayed a literal child. Absolutely, and I have zero regrets. My persistence paid off, didn't it? Well, thank you for your bravery, Haruki. It's perfect. Just doing my part for the greater good. But don't let that kid see you with it, or they might come for revenge. Right. I really don't want to get beat up, especially by a kid. But thank you, Haruki, for thinking about me. Alright, now, don't get all mushy on me. Mr. Tubbs might get jealous. Plus, this all doubles as a birthday present. Don't think I forgot. Happy birthday, Peanuts. How did you remember? I didn't tell you. You hadn't expected anyone to remember your birthday. Wow, that's really rude to Ryota. Much less someone as carefree as Haruki. Wait, how did you know it was my birthday? I love that for this route, we're actually like an asshole to Ryota. Ryota. We're like a dick, bro. He's like, hey, meet me at the station at 8 p.m. for dinner if you want to do something for your birthday. Okay. Does not text him, ignores him, hangs out with some other guy. And then also says, wow, you're the only person who remembered it was my birthday. Wait, how did you know it was my birthday? Ah, my dear client, you underestimate the great powers of an exorcist extraordinaire. It would be utterly shameful if I didn't know the finer details of your life, like the stars revealing their secrets, the winds whispering your truths. You found it on Rhine. I found it on Rhine. Anywho, allow me to formally invite the birthday girl to a celebratory feast of the finest takoyaki in town. Sure, it's no 5-star Michelin dining experience, but hey, it's warm, it's tasty, and it's nearby. Oh, no, that was him. Alright, but I assume this means it's your treat? Naturally. Consider this the gold standard of 5-star customer service. You won't be disappointed. Two of you stroll to the nearby food stall, scent of sizzling takoyaki wafting through the air. Oh, that's cute. I wonder what the other guys go on. I wonder what the other guys do for their date. Like, do you get, like, ramen with one of them or something? And, like, I don't know, sushi with another? As you sit together, Haruki's lighthearted banter fills the conversation. Kinda looks like a girl like this, though. That's cute. Fills the conversation. His jokes and animated storytelling drawing out laughter you hadn't realized you needed. The warmth of the food in his company melts away the weight of your worries, if only for a while. Oh, it's done. When it's time to leave, Haruki flashes you a grin. His expression softer this time. It's okay. I like feminine Haruki. It's cute. Thanks for letting me steal a bit of your birthday. Hope it's one to remember. Affection with Haruki increased. Yippee, yippee, kitty cat. So I guess I can't hang out with anyone else, huh? So I guess I should just go to, like, the temple. Probably. Nobody took me out to the movies, chat. What the fuck? Okay, I'll go to the temple to pick up my, my stuff. As you head to the temple, you notice a familiar face tending to the shrine office. Excuse me, have you seen Haruki around? If he's not at his office, he's probably wandering around town trying to drum up business. Or maybe in the alley fooling around with that damn cat. You're that lady who came by yesterday and vouched for him. You shouldn't meddle with him too much. Why, other than the obvious reasons? Because once he latches onto you, he doesn't let go. His persistence is relentless. The monk hesitates, his gaze darting around to ensure no one is listening. When he speaks again, his voice is barely above a whisper. Look, miss. I know you and he share some kind of bond. You seem like a kind soul, but there's a shadow that follows him. I've seen what happens to those who stay too close. Nothing good ever comes from it. I'm listening. I'm listening. I trust Haruki. I trust him. Trust. That's not given lightly. He must have done something remarkable to earn yours. Though I can't help but question both what he did and your judgment. Haruki's a good person. I can tell. Yeah, I've known him for like 2 days. Good people often mean well. I'll admit that. But even the best intentions can lead to disastrous outcomes. You can't ignore that possibility. Regardless of what you think, I still trust him. It seems no words of mine will sway you. Very well, just be careful, miss. The world is rarely kind to those who trust so easily. Please, take care of yourself. Right. I'd better go get Kazuki's incest while I'm here. Affection with Haruki increased. He wasn't even here! It's really late. Better head home before mom gives me a mouthful. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna go to the temple statue things and get jizz all over me. The Jizzo statue looks at you solemnly. You feel his calming presence allude to you. I feel much more calm. I should head off. It's really late. I better head home. Give me my sanity, Jizzo. Thanks, buddy. Nice little guy. I'm out of coins. Maybe I'll come and pray tomorrow. I'm always out of coins, bro. Bro, I paid like twice, and now they won't let me ever do it again, man. At least the Jizzo statue's for free. Yay, kitty! You think I was gonna leave you alone, buddy? The cat is at the same spot again, but this time he seems friendlier. Pet the cat. Meow, meow. Cat seems satisfied at your pats. Okay. Affection with Miyabi increased. It's really late. I better get home before mom gives me a mouthful. Ugh, God, man. This whole mom thing all the time. Go home. Step into your home, greeted by an eerie silence. On the dining table sits a small cake, meticulously decorated with pastel icing. A note rests beside it in your mother's familiar handwriting. Eat this. All of it. It's good for you. Oh, fuck. She drugged the fucking cake, didn't she? She's being nice. That's not normal. How strange. A strange unease prickles at the back of your mind, but you sit down anyway, carving a cautious slice and taking a bite. Why? Tastes okay. Something's wrong. Something's weird. At first, it's sweet, soft sponge with a hint of vanilla, but then something foreign grates against your tongue. You should have texted Haruki right away. We're so silly. You know how I said that the pro tag from Heart Cage was kind of a bag of bricks? I feel like we may also be a bag of bricks with maybe some paint on it or something. Maybe like a little painted on face on there. You pause, your stomach tightening as you pull the bite from your mouth, revealing long strands of hair. Oh, tangled in the frosting. Oh, God. What the hell? What's happening? Did Mom poison me? I mean, it's just hair. You run to the sink, spitting it out, gagging. Oh, I hate that noise. But it's as if your body has already decided to reject more. Oh, I hate that shit. Oh, stop. Stop shoving your finger in your throat, game dev. I know what you're doing. A sudden heave forces you into the sink as bile rises uncontrollably. Must get it out. What's happening? Must get it out. Oh, it's chunky. You continue to vomit, various substances escaping your lips. Must get it out. Must get it out. Your lunch from today, spit and stomach acid and more hair. It's happening. Get it out of me. Get it out of me. Clutch the edge of the sink, trembling as more hair spills from your mouth, clinging to your lips like something alive. The tang of stomach acid burns your throat, but what follows sends cold terror coursing through your veins. Chunks of meat, raw and glistening, hit the sink with wet, sickening splats. Try to catch your breath, but another wave overtakes you. Your body convulses, bringing up more and more hair, bits of undigested food, and then teeth. Jagged yellow teeth rattling against the porcelain basin. Maybe you're hallucinating again, you think. Maybe this isn't real. This isn't real. This might be real. But the sensation, the heaving, the burning bile, the slick muck sliding from your mouth, it's too vivid, too visceral. No, stop, not the ghost sound. The grotesque parade of horrors continue. Stop. Spilling from you like some cursed fountain. Stop it. Each retch leaves you weaker, yet the torrent doesn't abate. Stop this. As your trembling hands clutch the edge of the sink, you dare a glance at the carnage below, and then you see it. Oh, hey, it's a homie. Amid the hair, bile, and unidentifiable chunks, something small and malformed shifts. It's pink and slimy. It's like a ball of meat, alive. It expands and deflates ever so slightly, almost like it's breathing. You notice some of the chunks were teeth, and what seems like an eye staring back at you. What's happening? This isn't real. You can't seem to form the words to even begin to describe the horror that you produced from the depths of your throat. What? Grabbing the faucet, you turn it on full blast. The sludge villain from My Hero Academia. Yummy. Grabbing the faucet. This is not green, bro. This is more like the flesh monster from Stranger Things. He's red. He's gross. You turn it on full blast, just desperate to erase the nightmare. Water gushes down, carrying clumps of gunk with it. The sink quickly clogs. The fetid water pools around the mess, rising in defiance of your efforts. Frustration boils over. You seize the nearest object, a hairbrush, and jam it into the drain, jabbing furiously. The bristles bend and snap as you shove harder. Why did we shove that part in? The bristle, okay. Muttering through gritted teeth, then shouting. Go down already! Each shove is punctuated by your screams, your voice hoarse and cracking. The sink gurgles as bits of the gunk slowly spiral downward, disappearing into the pipes. That little hand? Finally, the water drains, leaving the basin empty, except for lingering streaks of slime. That's a little hand. What? Or is it a tooth? I can't tell. You stand there, panting, your knuckles white as you follow the edge of the counter. The silence that follows is deafening, broken only by your ragged breathing. And then you hear it, faint but unmistakable. A soft, pitiful cry. You stumble back from the sink, your legs shaking uncontrollably, and you collapse onto the floor. Hot tears stream down your face as you gasp for breath, the sound of your own ragged sobs filling the suffocating silence of the kitchen. This was in the kitchen? I thought this was in the bathroom. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. Please forgive me. You clasp your hands together, so tight until the knuckles turn white, as you pray fervently to anyone or anything that will listen to your cries. Please forgive me, Kazuki. I'm trying, I swear. I think it's Kazuki doing this to me? I'm trying. I'll find out who did this to you. I'll make them pay. Just please don't hate me. You moved on. Kazuki? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please. I'm doing my best. I'll avenge you, I swear. How could you? You moved on. Already. It's been 1 fucking month. No, I didn't. Liar. You're a liar. You've already forgotten me. Cheated on me. Like none of it mattered. No, that's not true. We weren't even really married. You know that. It wasn't real. Not real. Then what were we? Nothing? A lie. Is that what I was to you? Liar. Cheater! No, I'm not. I mean, you're fucking dead, bro. Not what? Feel a gentle tug on your sleeve, and as you turn, the familiar glint of light bouncing off crimson-tinted glasses catches your eye. How the fuck did you get inside my house, Haruki? I sensed a powerful spiritual presence radiating from this area. Something I simply couldn't ignore. I rushed here as quickly as I could, but it seems things escalated. Oh, you're alright, my dear client. Hi, QPC. You're not okay. Your breathing is uneven, and your hands are trembling at your sides. QPC, you missed the best jump scare. It was really good. They had, like, multiple horror jump scares. It's really good. You're the furthest things from okay right now. But nice to have you now. I hope you're having a good one, guys. No, the cake, the hair, things that keep happening. No, I'm not okay, Haruki. None of this is okay. It's getting worse, all of it. I literally just threw up Meat Man. The things I'm seeing, the sounds in my head, it's like I can't escape it. No, I'm not okay. Haruki, none of this is okay. It's getting worse, all of it. The things I'm seeing, the sounds in my head, it's like I can't escape it. Haruki steps closer, concerned etched on his face. Maybe this is my fault. Maybe I did something to deserve all of this. Hi, holy woman. The noise starts creeping in louder and louder, like static crackling through your thoughts. You clutch your head, trying to push it out, but it only gets worse. I can't take this anymore. Before the panic overtakes you completely, Haruki grabs you firmly by the shoulders. His voice cuts through the storm in your mind, steady and grounding. Hey, it's okay. It's going to be okay. It's not your fault, alright? None of this has ever been your fault. You're trying. You're doing everything you can. For a moment, his words give you pause, but then the frustration boils over, sharp and hot. Everyone keeps saying that. It's not my fault, that I'm doing my best. But bad things keep happening, Haruki. Over and over. What's the point? What's the point of trying when nothing ever gets better? You asked me before why my arms are littered with spiritual talismans. Well, each one of them wards off a spirit from a botched exorcism. After my first failure, I thought, I'll grow. I'll get better. But then, I messed up. So badly that I can't even think about it without feeling that same guilt all over again. His gaze meets yours, and you notice something in his eyes, a flicker of understanding that feels achingly familiar. And the worst part, the bad things didn't stop after that. They kept coming. They keep coming. There are days I feel useless, like nothing I do will ever make up for what I couldn't fix back then. But if even one small thing I do now can help, if it can make someone's day just a little brighter, or ease their pain, even for a moment, then it's worth it. And I hope you can feel the same way someday, because no matter how dark it gets, The fact that you're still here, still fighting. Its words hang in the air, heavy but grounding, and for the first time in a while, the noise in your head begins to quiet. His gaze flickers over you, taking in the chaos around you with a sharp intensity. After a brief pause, he reaches out, taking your hand gently in his. Turning it over, he holds it before him, his eyes narrowing as he studies your palm with quiet focus. Ah, I'm late again. I'm sorry. I tried to hold it back. I might need more time, but I wanted to keep you out of this. But given how close we are, and the trust you've placed in me, I can't keep this from you anymore. I think you know deep down, whatever's haunting you isn't Kazuki. No, this is all my fault. Kazuki, he's angry that I'm not doing anything about his death. Just living my life while he's dead. It's not fair, Do you really believe that? Do you think Kazuki would have carried that much hatred in his heart to hurt you like this? His words force you to confront the truth you've buried beneath layers of grief and guilt. Slowly, fragments of memory resurface. You finally stop shaking. You're so wrapped up in everything, all the bad memories that surrounded his death and the memory that he had become, that you had forgotten the person he was. Kind, caring, sweet, a friend. And you missed him dearly. He was kind. He was ambitious. Before his death, he worked a lot, leaving late into the night even. He always said he was so close to his next big hit. I just wish he would have told me before he... Oh, no. Some people aren't very good at asking for help. I should know. I'm sorry. I thought the less you knew, the better. I didn't want to make things harder for you. No, I probably wouldn't have listened anyways, because I'm hard for you. Haruki, thank you. He releases your hands at last, a small smile tugging at the corners of his mouth. Cat, K. Cat, alright, Clock. Alright. Okay, that's TMI, Clock. Okay. Haruki finished all his sappy talk. Cat, K. Okay, move on. Of course. Anything for you, my dear client. You roll your eyes, the warmth in his tone making the nickname less irritating than usual. Will you stop calling me that? I don't think I've ever heard you call my name. Then... Peanuts? No, that's too embarrassing. I'll stick to the tried and true nicknames, thank you very much. But anyways... About the thing haunting you. Say my name! It's Peanuts! Say my name! About the thing haunting you. It's an evil spirit that has latched onto you. From what I can tell, it's tied to something in your past. What I do know is that it feeds off your energy, especially your sanity. And judging by the state of things, it's been feasting pretty well these past few months. I'm still working on finding its source, or why it chose you in the first place, but I'm here for you, no matter what. I can't help you make the right choices, but I can hopefully make the journey a little easier. So whatever decisions you choose to make in the future, I'll support it with my whole heart. You feel the tumultuous waves crashing within you finally still itself, the guilt in your heart pouring away as you finally piece together the truth. I see. I couldn't have done much of it without you. Thank you, Haruki. You've been my son, in a way. And you've been mine, Peanuts. Say my name. You want to ask Haruki for more information, but before the both of you can have a real conversation, his phone buzzes heavily, indicating another client requires his attention. I could always stay a little longer. Make sure things don't start getting strange again. No, I can't keep you from your work. I'll be fine, I promise. You know I would stay if you asked me to. And I would, even if you didn't. I know, but really, I'm okay. You've given me enough to keep my head on straight. Believe in me. Believe it! Alright, alright. A strong, independent woman like yourself will definitely have things under control. Why'd you say it like that, huh? Do you also know I'm a bag of bricks? I thought the paint was a pretty good disguise. But don't hesitate to call me again if you need anything. I'll come sprinting back. Trust. You say your goodbyes, and once he's gone, your gaze falls to Kazuki's altar. His framed picture, still and silent, gazes back at you. The smile he wore in death no longer holds malice or anger, hatred or greed. No, it was the same smile he had at your wedding, reassuring you that everything was going to be fine. Believe in the me that believes in you! Yeah, that's the best line. And somehow you believe it still is. Good reference, Cat. Okay, but I actually have to give him his shrine stuff right now, because I did do that. The shrine feels different today. An unshakable, uneasy presence lingers in the air. It's that quiet, lingering sensation like something is just slightly out of place. Yet you can't quite grasp what's wrong. But in the end, this is still Kazuki's shrine. It holds the weight of his past and the complexity of your feelings, whether they lean towards resentment or something softer. No matter what, it's still Kazuki. Leave offerings for Kazuki, yeah. You leave incense for Kazuki, hoping it might ease whatever lingering resentments still remain. Yet after days of doing this, doubt creeps in. You're not sure it will make a difference, and still you do so anyways. As you bow your head in prayer, guilt lingers an unshakable weight pressing against your heart. No matter how much you do, it never feels like enough. Not after everything that's happened, not after the past few days. Tell everyone you're fine, that you're moving forward, but deep down you know the truth. That just as doubt threatens to consume you, a familiar scent drifts through the air, warm, unmistakable vanilla, curling softly through the house from nowhere at all. Next time, if we do manage to celebrate your birthday, I'll get you the sweetest vanilla cake I can find. The memory rises, unbidden, pulling itself from the depths of your mind. It's so simple, yet so fleeting, yet it wraps around you like a quiet reassurance. A reminder that Kazuki was and always has been, looking out for you. Affection with Kazuki increased. He's fucking dead. I did not meet Ryota after work. Damn. Poor Ryota. I'm fucking with that guy so bad. The window remains closed. Do you really want to open the window after what happened yesterday? Yes! Yes! Yes, I do, baby! Yeah, yeah, open it. Are you sure? Very sure. Are you really very sure? Open it already, bro. If you say so. The kid was fucking there. The kid was there again, motherfucker. But I want my fresh air. It's hot in here like a motherfucker. We don't got no AC because I'm Asian. Fuck. See, in Canada, we wouldn't have this problem. You can fucking keep this shit closed all day, okay? You got AC, you got a heater, motherfucker, out here. No, you ain't got to worry about no little fucking kids jump scaring you in the window. With a hesitant hand, you draw back the curtains and slowly push open the window. Although having a vending machine in your backyard is kind of fucking sick, if you ask me. Depends on how expensive it is, though, I guess. But the night offers nothing in return. Nice. See? See? What? What? Yeah, open that shit, man. I'm very, very sure, bro. I just opened that. Bullshit. Yeah, you've been so strong, holding everything together so well, but you don't have to keep struggling like this. $2.56 for a soda can? Dude, brother, that's cheap in Canada. In Canada, that's not that bad. In Canada, you go to like a shop and it's like $4 for a fucking can or $5 for a bottle. Wouldn't it be easier to let go just a little? You don't need to rely on something so fleeting. A proper rest, just one peaceful night might be all you need. You still want to play the rhythm game? Yeah, I want to play the rhythm game, bro. Let's play live at Yoko's on normal. I gotta get my sanity up, bro. Why does she look like she wants to kill herself every time? I know she's depressed, but like still. What do you think she's doing in the shower? Like, are we like shaving our legs? Rubbing down with soap? What are we doing? Just standing on the water depressed? Probably that one. Good song though, right? I didn't get a max score because I didn't hit them, like, on time. Impressive! You have hit 100% of the total notes. Give me that sanity, baby. Yeah! This is the room I threw up in. Yeah, I kept my sanity high, baby. Yeah, let's go to bed, bro. Bath bomb and sad thoughts. Your phone buzzes with a notification. It's from Mom. I'm busy with important matters. I won't be able to be there for you for a while. Take care of yourself. Stare at the screen, a sigh escaping your lips as relief floods in. What the? Good for me, I guess. Maybe I'll get some peace without her breathing down my neck. But something feels off. The phrasing is strange. Almost like she's choosing her words carefully. There's no condescension or nagging. I almost said condensation, but it's condescension. Condescension. There we go. For nagging. But I say condensation so much more than condescension or nagging. Just silence after the message. How old is Peanuts even supposed to be? Mother's so controlling even as an adult. We're like a fully grown woman. We're like at least like 20-something. Maybe I should. Stare at the message thread, your thumb hovering over the keyboard. A simple "Are you alright?" forms in your mind, but something stops you. Memories of her constant control, her overbearing presence flash through your mind. Nah, she doesn't need that from me. Not after everything. Instead, you type out a single word. Okay. I'm Cat now. Oh my god, it's Cat. Okay. You hit send and lock your phone, tossing it aside. For once, the silence feels like it's yours to control. We're not very strong. Yo, TV time! TV before bed? Sweet. The funny thing about curses. They have a way of sticking around, don't they? Haha, tentacles, haha. Once upon a time, back in an era when lords were powerful, and spirits were just as real as the air we breathe. There was a tale that began with a powerful man and a simple girl. They weren't supposed to meet, much less fall in love. The girl had a way of drawing people in. Yup, that's me. Even those who should have known better, the wise, the strong, the kind, the loyal, couldn't help but get caught up in her orbit. And where sorrow lingers, darker things are never far behind. Drawn not by her, but by the quiet ache clinging to the ones around her. Despite everything, she had to protect them. So she made a sacrifice, one meant to save everyone she cared about. But sacrifices like that come with a price. Boo! In her final moments, a wish was formed. Something simple, something all too human. But even the smallest wishes can have powerful consequences. And so a curse was born. One that tied her fate to those around her. Look at locking them all in a cycle they couldn't escape. Not until she made a choice. Not until someone was brave enough to break the pattern. So here we are. Curses, gods, ghosts. Oh my god, it's them. And a whole lot of unresolved tension. But hey, no pressure. In the end, it's all about who you choose. No big deal, right? Lovers Enigma! That's the game, baby. It's done. We beat it. Finally. I'm kidding. Thank Kami-sama! Konnichiwa, Mina Slimes. Okay. Sorry. I had to be cringe. Okay. You dream of the past few days. Your fragmented memories stitched together in the haze of sleep. If you don't recognize that, that's the masterful TikTok Japanese Trontonian, okay? Okay, Clock? Okay. We're not done the game, by the way. By the way, that's literally just the demo. We're now officially starting the game. This game is like huge. They gave me this for free, so I gotta play. I gotta play at least one route, right? I'm gonna do Haruki's route. You dream of the past few days, your fragmented memories stitched together in the haze of sleep. Faces flicker in and out, voices echo in half-formed thoughts. You're seeing people again, connecting. resurfacing from the place you'd buried yourself in for so long. You're finally crawling out of that pit that you've spent in for the last few months. But you're beginning to feel tired. You don't know how long you can keep this up. You dream of Ryota, the way he stands beside you quietly, like he's always been there, like he never left. Ryota is quite handsome and cute. You remember how easy it was to overlook him before. He never demanded anything, never asked to be seen. But now, in the silence after everything fell apart, you notice the way he listens. The way he tries in that subtle, quiet way of his to make things feel safe, even if he's unraveling too. You didn't see his kindness before. And it hurts, knowing it took your own tragedy to recognize the warmth he's been offering all along. You wish he had noticed sooner. That's my man. That's the boy. Why is there plapping, bro? You're not plapping me yet, bro. You dream of Haruki. He's laughing again. Effortlessly bright, skipping stones like nothing in the world could weigh him down. You barely know him, and yet he looks at you like he's known your sadness forever. There's something about the way he brushes off the darkness with jokes and half-serious stories that makes you want to believe in something, anything. Oh, and that terrifies you. You don't understand him. A part of you wants to run. You're afraid of what he knows, but something draws you into him. You might be losing your mind. You dream of Ren. He used to be just a name. Your neighbor you never thought twice about. The one that wore the really creepy choker? Yeah. The chain choker? Yeah, that's pretty sick. But now he's everywhere. In the hallway, on the street, in your dreams. Femboy apocalypse. More like Femboy Palooza. It feels like something is guiding him towards you, or dragging him back from the edge. You can't tell if it's fate, or punishment, or mercy. Sometimes he looks like he's carrying a burden too heavy for words. Like there's something inside him clawing its way out. Oh, tapeworms. He should get that checked out, yeah. You wonder what changed. You wonder why you feel like you're supposed to understand him. You probably have tapeworms too after that cake. Why, when he looks at you, you feel like you're both trapped in the same impossible story. You can't tell if some sort of divine intervention is punishing him, or giving him a second chance. You never thought you'd find light again, not after Kazuki's death. But somehow you're still standing, still breathing, still piecing yourself together a bit by bit. Maybe he's watching over you. He would have probably said something like, "You should believe in yourself more, Peanuts. Believe it! I'm going to become the Hokage of Lover's Enigma. You're strong in your own way. You've done well. I'm proud of you. I haven't done much, but you've done well. Better than anyone expected from you. Maybe. I guess so. Sorry I had to leave so soon. I wanted to stay, I really did. I know. That's why I tried so hard to find out what happened, to help you, to help us. You've carried so much, Peanuts. My biggest regret is not telling you the truth when I had the chance. And even now, you're picking up the pieces I left behind. I'm sorry. But you're not alone. You've met a lot of people who care about you. They really do love you. And as jealous as that makes me, you might love them too. Or at least grow to. I hope my memories won't stop you from living your life. What we had, it meant the world to me. Even if it was short-lived. It mattered. You mattered. In this life, and the ones before it, thank you. I hope to see you soon, but I know that you'll be making your choice soon. Maybe by the time you see this, you've already done so. I did. I chose Haruki. My bad. Regardless, I love you. Let's meet again soon, Peanuts. That's what I say every time I zip my pants up back after peeing. I'll see you again soon, Peanuts. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was bad. That was a bad joke. Sorry, buddy. You wake up, the dream already fading like smoke in the morning light. You reach for it, desperate to hold on, but it slips through your fingers. We aren't gonna die, aren't we? We're gonna die. You sure it was something kind, something warm, yet all that's left is an empty ache where the memory should be. You don't remember that? Oh my. For a moment, you just lie there, stuck between sleep and waking, trying to hold on to the quiet before everything comes rushing back. And then you remember. The worry settles in again, heavy and familiar. You grab your phone from the nightstand, hoping stupidly, maybe, that there's something waiting for you. Nothing. No messages, no calls. Loser! Still nothing from her. You stare at the screen for a while, your chest getting tighter. Maybe something did happen. Maybe something's wrong. You want to text her. You almost do. But your fingers freeze. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fuck that. What if she says something you don't want to hear? What if she says nothing at all? She's your mom. You care about her. Despite everything that's happened, you still do, right? Brother, you can not text your mom for like a year. It's okay. It's fine. A little rude, but it's fine. You pull the blanket tighter around yourself, trying to block out the awful feeling in your chest. I'm a good daughter, you tell yourself. I am. I mean, it's subjective, okay? It depends on what your mom says, and that's the problem. Your mom's a bitch. Call your mom, don't call her. Fuck mom. You toss your phone aside. She's not worth it. At least that's what you tell yourself. There it is again, that sense of unease. Stop, in my ear. With everything that's happened last night, and this weird thing going on with mom, maybe I should call in sick today. Hey, I'm really sorry, but I'm not feeling great today. I don't think you'll be able to come in. I understand. Is everything alright? Yeah, it's nothing big, just tired. I threw up a meat man. Just tired, I guess. I'll be fine after some rest. I threw up the monster from Stranger Things that was made out of exploded rats last night. That's what I threw up. Those kids are gonna have to fight it tonight. I'll be fine after some rest. Wait. There you go, I did it. That's the sound effect. That's the sound effect I keep doing in my fucking ear, and I hate it. There was a horror game I played like a really, really long time ago that had that, and I actually cried. Are you sure? Stop! Ginger's fucking doing it now. Are you sure? You know, I'll always be here if you need anything, Peanuts. I know, I'm just tired, that's all. Just need a bit more sleep. I ate too much, so I got GERD. Poor Peanuts. Alright, take it easy, okay? If you need anything, even just someone to talk to, I'm around. Thanks, Ryota. I appreciate it. Of course. Get some rest. Shut the hell up, Ryota. Switch off your phone and slip into bed. Sun hasn't fully risen yet, but the morning sun feels cold and sterile, reminiscent of the night before. Close your eyes, but your thoughts claw their way back to your mother. Try not to think about her. Try not to care. But the fear creeps in anyway. Quiet like the never-ending noise in your head. Your skin feels damp with sweat. The sheets feel too tight. Your hair tangled around your neck feels like it's choking you. Your pulse thuds heavy in your chest, louder than it should be. Too loud. Too similar. They sound like the drums. Like the ones you hear when no one's around. Oh, a man! Like something waiting just beyond the edge of sleep. Oh! An ugly man! The noise grows until you can't tell if it's in your head or in the walls. Now it's doing the thing! Just as your heart begins to race. Sleep finally and unwillingly drags you under. Thank God. I'm getting impatient. I can't stand it. Look at that little smile. Every heartbeat, every breath she clings to, it grates on me. They keep interfering one after another, like gnats buzzing in my ears. But it's her I want. Just her. Just one crack. Okay. Okay, you're not gonna crack me, brother. Get out of my face. One slip. Let the fear splinter her resolve. Let the despair hollow her out. I just need her to crack. Oh, you want me to crack you? Oh, alright. And then finally, I can feast. The others, they're moving faster than I anticipated. Their hands are all over the board, pulling her this way, that way, away from me. We have to act now before she... No, not again. I won't lose her to them again. She won't make the wrong choice. She won't. I just need one more chance. One opening. One whisper in the right ear. If I can reach her again just once, she'll remember. She'll remember everything. Is this like heavily playing on like past lives kind of thing? And then you'll come back to me. You jolt awake, breath catching in your throat. Your eyes blink against the light, only to realize there is none. You fumble for your phone. The screen glows to life. Two things greet you. The time, 8 p.m., and a single message from your mother. Your heart stutters as you unlock it. Message is short, unmistakable. I'm fine. You stare. Your chest tightens. Fuck you, Mom. You don't know what to feel. You never want to linger in communicating with her. Quick word or two usually suffices, and yet, this time, unfamiliar weight coils in your chest, slow and insistent. A flicker of uncertainty, sharp as a spark, begins to burn beneath your ribs, urging you to reach out and ask for more. You want to ask her, are you sure? If something's wrong, please let me know. Reincarnation is mentioned a lot in Asian culture, I think. Yeah, it's a big theme in a lot of stuff. A lot of animes, a lot of games, things like that. It's... Yup. I love reincarnation. I love that trope. I'm just looking at the chat. Look, you're not listening. I was being sarcastic. Chat, Ginger ruined it. I'm being sarcastic. I hate reincarnation. I fucking hate reincarnation as a trope, man. I fucking hate it. I just think it's so boring. I don't know why. Okay? Sheesh. When said you hesitate, your fingers hovering over the screen. You know you should. You know you want to. I had 2 brain cells. Sorry, Clock. No, you're good. What? Why would you say that? You don't have 2 brain cells, bro. Why would you say... Yeah, you only have 1. I ate the other one, bro. But also, you don't have to say that. It's kind of random. I was just being sarcastic. I know. I know. But I was more so saying it because Ginger was bothering me. But you can't bring yourself to do it. No, maybe it's nothing. You're just being paranoid. Nothing to get too worked up over, as Mom always says. You tap send. But then nothing. The screen pulses with silence, followed by the system error. Message failed to send. Recipient unavailable. Oh, okay. You feel the burning rise again, bubbling up behind your eyes, hot and relentless. She probably turned off her phone. I'm just being overly anxious again. That was the last time I could have talked to my mom, wasn't it? Maybe I should just get out for a bit. Run some errands, even if it's late. Yeah, at 8 p.m.? Good idea. Clean yourself up and head out, trying hard not to think about anything else. But no matter how hard you try, her words cling to you because you know far too well how it is to lie so easily. This is a blank phone. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that game. Upper Street. Suddenly your phone rings. It's Yoko. Hello. I was worried you wouldn't pick up. Ryota mentioned you weren't feeling well today. I hope you're doing a little better? Well, maybe just a bit better than when I was this morning. That's a relief. Sorry for the sudden call. The thing is, Ryota dropped by the cafe earlier and, surprise, surprise, he left his phone behind again. I was wondering, could you pick it up and hand it to him tomorrow morning at work? Mom's on a religious island cruise? Oh, I thought she was finally being murdered in the cult. Sure, no problem. I was already out anyway. I'll swing by the cafe to grab it. Thank you, Ame-chan. You're always so sweet to us. I'll be waiting. I don't know if it's Ame or Aim. Aim-chan, thanks for coming. I'd go find Ryota myself, but my boss is in a mood today. He gave me the stink eye just now. Can you believe it? The nerve. Anyway, here's Ryota's phone. Maybe you'll run into him somewhere around town. Then you can hand it to him. Probably not. No rush. Not that he'll miss it much anyways. Aside from work stuff, I don't think anyone really texts him, except us. Okay, that's kind of mean. Oh, that's so rude. What? Oh, no, that sounded mean, didn't it? I didn't mean it like that. Oops. Look, I think it's perfectly fine if you only have, like, a few people you text, okay? I want a lot of younger people to hear this. You don't need to have, like, 15 people, okay? You don't need to be friends with more than, like, 4 people, honestly, okay? Because you know what? That's just crazy talk. Nobody needs, like, more than 4 friends. Like, real friends. Like, you can be friendly, like, acquaintances and whatnot. But, like, real friends, like, maxed out, is probably, like, 4 or 5 at most, okay? Like, realistically, after that, you're not being a very good friend to all of them, okay? Real talk. Anyway, I hope you're feeling better, and you shouldn't feel bad for having less than, like, I'm not saying you need 4, I'm just saying, that's, like, maxed out. Like, 1 or 2 is perfectly fine. Sammy, I only have one best friend who I trust entirely. Oh, that's so awkward, because I don't really feel the same way back towards you, but, maybe one day we'll get there, okay, Sammy? Maybe one day. Water check. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that. That's good for you. I'm doing all right. Yeah, it's all right. You've got that look to you again. That look that says you're trying to figure out something or someone. Is this about your mom? You've always got that distinct frown whenever you think about your mom. She's keeping things from me again. Sammy, it's okay, you have me. I mean, she's always like this, but I don't know why this time it feels particularly stressful. Look, chat, you all have me as your streamer, okay? As your streamer, okay? We can't be bestest of friends, okay? But I am there for you every day to stream or to watch a video, okay? I'm there for you. In a way, it's kind of like I'm your homie, okay? You can always count on me to play some video games and be a dumbass on the internet. It always works out. I'm afraid of pushing and asking her because it's not like me either. To worry so much about her either. I'm just confused and scared. Scared of what she might say. It's terrifying, isn't it? The idea of not knowing. It's even more terrifying to ask. Not just because of the lies, but because once the truth comes out, it changes everything. Maybe you're not sure if you even want to know everything. Yo, hydrate check? Thank you, chat. Because what if knowing makes it worse? But you can't live your whole life walking on eggshells, Peanuts. You can't keep shrinking yourself to fit other people's secrets. You're allowed to feel betrayed. You're allowed to be angry. But don't let that anger become your compass. Let it pass. Then ask. Push for the truth, even if it hurts. And when you get your answers, really listen. You don't have to trust blindly, but don't trust people out just because they kept things from you either. Don't shut people out. Hey, you don't tell me everything either, but I'm sure you have your reasons. Sometimes, people hide things because they're scared too. It doesn't make it right, but maybe it makes them human. Anyway, I'll stop being dramatic now. Thanks again for helping with Ryota's phone. I should get going before my boss gives me another stinky eye. See you around, Peanuts. See you around, Yoko. I love you. Why is the kitty cat here, I wonder? Save, save, save. Kitty, why are you here? Kitty? You spot a familiar stray cat. He stares at you as you leave, eyeing you meticulously as if waiting for your arrival. He lets out a loud meow before strutting off a few meters ahead. As he walks ahead... Did you have to show me the cat's butthole? As he walks ahead, he turns back to give you a pointed look, like he's personally offended you haven't started following him yet. Yeah, follow the kitty! Yeah! Miyabi meows in approval, and continues to lead you through the alleyways, weaving between the narrow streets and hidden corners of the city. Who's he leading me to? Before you knew it, Miyabi has led you towards the direction of Haruki's office. And with that, Miyabi left flickering his tail at you as he disappears into the shadows of the alley. Well, I'm glad we did that. Am I supposed to go to his office now? You knock on Haruki's door. There's no answer. But something feels off. The door is slightly ajar. You hesitate, then push it gently, stepping inside. Oh. Haruki? The office is dim and cluttered, as if it hasn't seen sunlight in weeks. Papers are scattered across the floor, stacked in unstable towers on the desk. Ah, taxes, right? Sticky notes cling to old monitors like wilted leaves. Oh, my bad. His office is a cluttered mess, papers strewn across every surface, piles of folders threatening to collapse, the floor barely visible beneath it all. But what really catches your eye are the objects that don't belong. Strange talismans pinned to the walls, amulets strung along shelves like charms warding off something unseen. A shrine of beliefs and symbols, wedged awkwardly between coffee-stained reports and half-filled notebooks. Faith woven into filing systems. It doesn't make sense. And yet somehow it does. It made as much sense as Haruki. Just like him, his office is messy, disorganized, but deliberate. What? Oh, is this like shady office? Okay. Paperwork? Step carefully around the clutter, avoiding the mess of folders and papers scattered across the floor. You pick one up at random and begin flipping through it. Notes, case files, client reports. Haruki's handwriting scrawls across the pages, some neat, others frantic. One entry is about a housewife convinced her home was haunted. Turns out her teenage sons were staging ghost videos to upload to YouTube. Their top video got 100 views. Hey, that's pretty good. Another file talks about an overworked office lady who suffered such intense grief, began attracting malevolent spirits. Not ghosts of the dead, just things. Negative energy is drawn to pain like flies to rot. That one hits a little too close. Still, judging by the sheer volume of these cases, business seems to be booming. Haruki's either incredibly good at what he does, or just convincing enough that desperate people keep coming back. Maybe both, you concluded. Then something folded neatly between the pages catches your eye. You pull it out. Pull out game strong. A flyer, familiar. The same one you've seen before. The one from that religious sect. So they're targeting Haruki's clients now. You frown, thumbing the edge of the paper. Guess they'll take anyone who listens. Okay, that was that. There's the window. Let's check the board, I guess. You walk over to the whiteboard, eyeing the mess of notes. It's like that meme where they got the hand on the board and they're like, look, listen to me. You walk over to the whiteboard, eyeing the mess of notes pinned across it with red string in every direction. Messy notes, color-coded string, and wild scribbles that probably made sense only to Haruki. Your eyes land on a yellowed scrap of paper, pinned dead center on the board. 8th of September, 2022 will be an interesting day for the Queen. A prediction 13 years from now. It's absurd, but also very Haruki. Is that the day the Queen died? Is that... Is that the fucking day the Queen actually died? Can someone look that up? The 22nd of September, like 2022 or something like that? September 8th?
September 8th, 2022.
Ginger looked it up. It is. Now, that's not very fair to set your game in the past, okay? Still, none of it seems useful. Just the usual paranoia that fills half his workspace. Look, they say she died peacefully, okay? But then something else catches your eye. Behind the chaos, tucked behind the edge of the board, is a stack of papers. Not part of the conspiracy collage. It's collage. Hidden, maybe on purpose. You step closer, hesitating for a moment. Do you tear down the board to reach it? Hell yeah, we do. I'll save. But the answer is still, hell yeah, we do. You reach out and begin pulling away the layers of string, newspaper, and pinned notes. What was once just a chaotic board slowly reveals something more deliberate underneath. Faint words peek through the worn paper. Established in the 1960s, but origins trace back to the Edo period. Many women recruited, most vanished from the public eye. Oh, okay, say goodbye to mom. Renowned spiritual master joins under unclear circumstances. Current leader, identity unknown. Yep, that's mom. At the center, etched clearly in black ink, is a symbol you recognize all too well, and a name you've heard far too often. Hiroshi no Kami. You always knew Haruki had some kind of tie to the organization. This goes deeper than you ever imagined. Well, clearly he's investigating them. Behind the layers of conspiracy and junk, you find a full wall of research. What am I hearing right now? Pages and pages of documents mapping the group's history, down to every bizarre prediction they've ever made. Clippings from newspapers, flyers, public scandals. But what stops you cold are the notes about you. They talk about your history, rambling of things that don't make sense. Incoherent words seemingly talking about a past connection of some sort. They reference your confusion, your pain, the isolation that followed. They mention your mother and her eventual involvement with the organizations, things even you didn't know about. But it doesn't stop there. There were entries that haven't happened yet. Notes about your eventual involvement with the group. Your connection to something called the Catalyst. And finally, in thick red ink, the choice. But among the scribbles, something even more unnerving catches your eye. The same two words. I'm sorry, scribbled over and over. Scrawled beside every recorded calamity, every chilling prediction. Sometimes frantic, but all tinged with the same desperation. As if apologizing could undo what had already happened, or what was still to come. You step back, breath catching in your throat as the whole wall comes into view. The strings, the headlines, the predictions, the apologies. Compared to the tangled web of conspiracy theories, this is something else entirely. More chaotic, yes, but this time it doesn't feel fabricated. You can see his thoughts bleeding onto the page, the fear, the guilt. The more you read, the less you understand. The words blur together. Their meaning slips through your fingers, and all that's left on the board are his fears. No matter how cheerful Haruki seems, how easy his smile comes, or how casually he talks, you really don't know him. Can you even trust someone like that? Yeah. Whatever Haruki... Are you sniffing my ear? My left ear? Okay. Whatever Haruki's hiding from you, for now, it doesn't matter. What matters is right in front of you, spelled out across the board, clear as day. He's afraid of something. Something big enough to shatter through his persona. And even if he can't bring himself to tell you everything, you'll stand by him anyway. He's been kind to you. He's shown you warmth when he didn't have to. And if someday he ends up betraying you, you know you'd still regret not trying to help him when he needed it most. Because no matter how much doubt clouds your mind, one thing feels certain. We're gonna hear, again. Haruki is a good person. At least, you think he is. You believe he is. Yeah, maybe. I can leave now, but I want to explore more. You walk over to the wall, eyes fixed on the strange talismans hanging in uneven rows. They're covered in unfamiliar religious symbols, glyphs and markings you can't quite place. Not anything you've seen before. Some of them are burned around the edges, blackened like someone held them too close to an open flame. Others have symbols that look deliberately scratched out, gouged through with something sharp. You lean close, pit in your stomach growing as you read the faint numbers scribbled onto the paper. Tiny dates are scribbled at the bottom of each talisman. They're faint, but legible. Most are dated just a few days ago. Why would he keep the damaged ones? These dates are so recent. I've already seen things most people would never believe. Supernatural events, unexplainable encounters, little children outside of vending machines. But for some reason, this wall of scorched-to-face talismans makes your skin crawl in a different way. Could they be connected to you in some way? Yes, those are the ones he put outside our house, aren't they? Window. Is that the kitty? Oh, the kitty! Take a step towards the window and glance outside. Down below, a stray cat is curled up in the alley, fast asleep. It's completely unbothered by the chaos of the world around it. You watch it for a moment, feeling a strange sense of calm wash over you. Cat stretches, yawns, and then settles back down, its tail flicking lazily. Can't help but envy it. Oh, to be a cat sleeping in an alleyway in the middle of the day. This is the middle of the night. Okay, well. I think that's everything. Let's leave. Are we gonna see Haruki? Suddenly, the phone in your pocket vibrates. Without thinking, you pull it out, but then pause when you realize it's not yours, it's Ryota's. The screen lights up with a new message. It's from your mother. Keep her occupied for now. You almost lose your balance. This whole time you were worrying about her, wondering what she's hiding, whether she's safe, whether she even cares. And yet she's texting Ryota behind your back? You don't know whether to laugh, cry, or feel completely numb. I knew it. Fuck mom. A tight knot forms in your chest. Confusion gives way to something heavier, more invasive. Curiosity. Stare at the phone. Its screen still glowing in your hand. You could unlock it, just to make sense of all this. But then again, you said you trusted him. This doesn't feel like something a trusting person would do. I never said I trusted Ryota. Excuse you? I trust Haruki. Unlock his phone. Let's do it. Madame. I don't know to start at the bottom of the top. Start. Keep her in line next time. Report. She's doing well. Not well enough. I'm heading over. I don't think that's necessary, ma'am. Nonsense. I clearly need to intervene. When did she get off work again? 8 p.m. Whoops. I'll be gone for a bit. The elders have summoned me. Monitor her as per usual. Keep her occupied for now. It wasn't that bad. So Ryota and your mom have been talking. You've always known about it, but reading the actual text messages makes your stomach churn for some reason. Maybe facing it straight on is too much for you. Because then it means that everything you feared, every uncomfortable thought in your mind was true. That Ryota might never have been on your side at all. And it hurts. God, it hurts. You hate her for it. You hate him for it. Okay, chill. He just said like a couple of random words. You can't. Not really. You know it's not entirely his fault. But you're still so angry. It boils within you. He could have done more. He should have. He should have said, she's done work at 12 p.m., idiot. Should you still trust a man like this? Shrug. I don't know. No? What am I supposed to say here, chat? Chat, should I trust him or not? Should I trust homie or not? I want to say no, but I'll let you guys decide. I mean, he's not evil, but he also could tell my mom, like, stuff unwittingly, so... No. Thank you, Sammy. You shut off your phone, your fingers trembling slightly. Thanks, I just needed that little push. Excuses run through your mind, each one trying to soften the blow. But none of them changed what you saw. Maybe he didn't mean to hurt you, but he did. Whatever anger you're feeling now is clouding your judgment. You can't trust him, or at least you don't want to. Yeah, fuck that guy. Kitty! 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 Dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Is everyone gone? Bro, everyone's not here, man. Everyone's gone. I don't get to talk to anyone today. Oh, man. Okay, so, question. Should I go to the temple, or should I... No, I'm going to the temple. I haven't visited the, That's the thing. I haven't visited the old grandma at the sweet shop. I haven't gone there yet. But I don't really care enough to meet her, so I'm just going to go back. I've been going to the temple, because the temple is, like, kind of, you get, like, the stuff for the husband, the dead husband. I feel like that's important right now, so I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to the temple. Fuck it. You step into the temple, you notice it's busier than usual. As you step closer, you notice a ceremony and procession. Jizzo? Yeah, the Jizzo statue I go to at the end of the day. The streetlights flicker gently, casting their shadows high against the wooden walls as they move softly, their chants steady as a bell chimes with each bow. The cicadas outside chirp in time with the bells, the sounds overlapping until they almost echo each other. The repetition feels endless, like a jingle stuck in a loop. As you stand and watch, a strange gurgling stirs in your stomach. For a moment, you wonder if it's just nerves, or perhaps the ceremony's cleansing more than just the temple tonight. Did I stick around for the temple? No, wait, I didn't... No, wait, I need to get the stuff, man. Try to find Ryota around town. Oh, I actually have to find him? Oh, shit. The candy shop, maybe? Let's try the candy shop. The sweet shop, maybe? Step into Granny's shop expecting her usual warm, cheerful demeanor. Granny, how have you been? Oh, I'm all right, dear. Just keeping busy, and as always. And you, how have you been? I've been... Well, actually, things have been a little... Oh, dearie. Granny, what the fuck did you just say? Oh my. Granny, I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat that? Oh my. Something's wrong with my hearing. I can't make out Granny's words. Granny? Am I imagining this? Is my mind playing tricks on me? I should go. I'm feeling a bit unwell. Maybe I'll see you later, Granny. Come back soon. Granny, you're scaring me. I almost pissed my pants, Granny. I'm going to the Jizzo statue. Heavy sense of despair settles over you. Perhaps from today's strange events. Perhaps you're from something deeper gnawing at your thoughts. Maybe praying at the Jizzo statue will help. Yay! Pray at the Jizzo. Clasp your hands tightly together, whispering a quiet prayer. The air feels heavier, stiller. Ah! A child's laughter drifts from beyond the thick shrubbery. You freeze. Footsteps scatter nearby, too quick to catch. Yo, Jackson Decker, nice to meet you. Thanks for the bit, bro. Your head snaps up, heart pounding, but the scene hasn't changed. The Jizzo statue stands silent and still. Its expression as serene as ever. Nothing seems amiss. Ah! Next time, open the window, big sis. Oh, fuck. Fuck you. It's the Jizzo statue? I did open the window, you bitch. Let's pray at this one. The shrine is quiet, the air thick with the scent of incense and soft leaves. Step onto the worn stone path, the coolness of the river breeze brushing against your skin. The shrine stands serene, a small wooden structure adorned with faded paper talismans fluttering in the wind. Take a deep breath. Tranquility of the place settling over you like a comforting blanket. Let's pray. Close your eyes and clasp your hands. Whispering a short prayer. You hope Kazuki's spirit finds peace. It's really late. Better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. No, because Mom's not here, bro. I didn't get any sanity for that either. Suddenly you feel a tap on your shoulder. Pardon me, ma'am. I hope life's been kind to you lately. Who? It's you again. Ah, so you do remember us. That's a good sign. Perhaps you've taken a moment to reflect our scriptures. I haven't, and once again, I'm not interested. It's okay, bro. It's okay. That's disappointing to hear. You know, many of the troubles you've been facing, they're not uncommon. In fact, they're unexpected when one strays too far from the path. The spirits, for example. I've heard this speech before, but I overcame it myself with my own strength. So no offense, but I think I can handle whatever else that comes my way. That's certainly one approach. But imagine how much lighter your burdens could be if only you'd... No, thank you. Piss on it. Really hope that's the last time I see them. Maybe I should report this to the police. Okay, let's do that. Sure, maybe Ryota's at the police station. Cafe, apartments, sweet shop. Where is bro, dude? I already went to Haruki's office. He wasn't there. Like, where's little bro? Where? Maybe he was at the station or the pharmacy or some shit. I don't know. Let's just go, or maybe the convenience store. But I'm going to the police station. I haven't gone to the other places either. Maybe I'll save. I'll save the game. Let's see. Let's check out those places. The parking lot. Hey, what was that about? Small guy.
That's a pretty weird way to greet someone. What are you even talking about, man?
I came by earlier today and saw you guys hanging out without me. Yamato. Oh no. And when I called out, you ignored me. Just because I'm spending time with Mika-san now doesn't mean you get to act like I'm not here. Whoa, man. We seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, we just got here. Takaru was helping his mom with dinner, and I just came from cram school.
That doesn't make any sense. It was you guys. You just stood there, staring at me with that weird look on your face.
Okay, let's get you home, man. You seem tired.
Oh my god. Yeah, maybe I should head back too. It's really late. I better head back. What, is this like a little side thing I should have been checking on? Maybe I should have been going to the parking lot like every day. Damn it! I'll make sure to go to the parking lot every day. I guess it's like the other extra stuff. But I guess maybe it's a good thing I didn't go yesterday, because it sounds like I would have saw, like, creepy people or something. Police station. You hear someone call out your name. Peanuts, there you are! Footsteps close in fast before you can react. You feel the heat of someone's breath against your cheek. Oh my god. Definitely good I went to the police office. I've been looking for you everywhere. Everywhere for you. The others keep letting you slip through, but not me. I don't blame them, though. They're not exactly persuasive. But you can't keep running from this. You have to listen. There's not much time left. Come with us. You'll see. You'll understand. I said no! Stay away from me! Try to push him away, but he only steps closer, his eyes dark and unyielding. You don't get it. They don't want us to tell you anything, but I know you want to know. It's tearing you apart, isn't it? That emptiness, that fear. I can take it away. Right now. All you have to do is follow me. The stranger reaches out to grab your arm, but stops himself, slightly hovering above your skin. One step is all it takes. No, I'm not going anywhere with you. You don't understand what's at stake, so just come with us. He'll guide you to salvation. I told you no. Stay back. This isn't just about you anymore. I have to do this for all our sakes. His hand shoots out, gripping your wrists. It's cold, firm, and desperate. What the? Let go of me. Someone help! Scan your surroundings, but the people nearby avert their eyes, walking faster, pretending not to see. What the hell? I'm at the police station. You twist, fight, your heart pounding as his grip tightens. He'll save us. All of us. Through me, through you. Ew, don't moan. It hurts. What's wrong with you? Let go. In his agony, his grip falters. You yank yourself free, stumbling back and running, leaving him behind, writhing, babbling in broken fragments. Wait, did I go to the police office? Police station. You make your way to the police station. The officer you usually speak with isn't around. Look around and all you see is his empty desk piled with paperwork. For a moment, you think about calling out to him, but then you remember the look in his face the last time. That tired, vaguely irritated expression when he realized it was you again. Decide against it. But then you see it as though waiting to greet you. You see a file titled Shimizu Kazuki. It's been buried under a few other folders with... is that like a smile back there? Is that like a creepy smile back there? Do you guys notice that? To be filed in storage. Okay. That looks creepy, right? That's a little smile with like blank spots for eyes. No? Okay. You could open it. Maybe there's something inside, an overlooked clue, a buried detail, or even something they've deliberately kept from you. Then again, maybe it's just another dead end. You hesitate. Is it worth digging all of this up again? Worth the risk of peeling back the layers only to find nothing? Feel that same crushing disappointment? Or you could find something that could make these past few months of endless searching mean something. It could be the thread you've been grasping for all along is just within your grasp. Yeah! Break the law. Break the law. Scan through the files. You reach out with trembling hands, rifling hastily through the stack of old files. You see it now? Yeah. Your eyes skim across familiar lines, skipping through the things you already know. Shoes found along the riverbank, belongings washed up after the storm, body not found. Bro, that cult has got his body, bro. Nothing new, just the same haunting fragments of a story you already know too well. Continue flipping. Occupation journalist, married to Peanuts, spouse employed at editor at XXX company. These are facts too, but these ones, they hit differently, heavier. Pieces of the life you built together now reduced to cold lines on official paper. Something catches your eye. Last seen leaving his place of residence at 8:30 p.m. At 9 p.m., a passerby reported seeing someone drowning. Police arrived at 9:15 p.m. Shoes and some clothing recovered. A wedding ring returned by the civilian who witnessed the drowning. How did this civilian get this ring? Would he loot my husband's body? The wedding ring? I never got the ring back. And then you see it tucked at the bottom of the form. Civilian. Fukuda Renjiro! That's my neighbor, motherfucker! The ring was eventually collected by the deceased's mother-in-law. Bitch! Your mother. The ring. They knew. They knew! And my neighbor also is kind of in on this. They knew about the ring. She knew about the ring. Remember kneeling by the riverbank, fingers digging into the mud, hoping for a miracle. Times where you swore you saw it glinting beneath the water's surface.
Seriously, how many times are you going to go back there, Peanuts? The ring is long gone by now. Get a grip.
Bitch. And all this time they had it. Why? Why wouldn't they tell you? Was it to protect you? Or did they just think that you didn't deserve to know? Well, I don't know if Ren would know. Like, how the fuck would Ren know? Ren found it, handed it to the cops. He's like, why would he know? Ren's probably just like, oh, I'm glad, I feel so good that I found that for her. Don't know who to be angry at. You want to scream, to cry, but most of all, you want answers, because if this was all hidden from you, what else have they both kept from you? You barely know him, you realize all this time, and there's still so much he kept hidden. The secrecy, the manipulation. You can't tell if he's even been protected or played. Maybe you never really knew who Ren was. I don't. Maybe you never really tried hard enough to. I did not. Do you still trust him? I mean, I didn't really trust him in the first place, but, you know, I'll trust him. Sure. Sure, I mean, he's been pretty nice every time I saw him, so yeah, you do. Truth be told, you're sick of people keeping you in the dark, but maybe there's a good reason for it. Part of you, I mean, maybe he didn't know, man. It's literally just like he gave the ring to the cops. Part of you wants to be angry, but more than that, you want to believe in him. You'll confront Ren when the time comes, but this won't shake your belief that he's a good person. You can trust him. Yeah, he wasn't an evil guy. Yeah, well, we still haven't found Ryota. Affection with Ren increased. It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. How the fuck would she know, bro? Clark's intuition was working overtime on that guy. Maybe he's... I mean, no, that Ren would be there. At the convenience. Maybe the pharmacy? As you approach the pharmacy, the glassy doors slide open with a sluggish hum. Yet the place feels wrong. The store is enveloped in darkness, yet the sign outside says, "Open now." Peer through the glass, scanning the darkened room. Behind the counter, a blurred silhouette stands perfectly still. Its face isn't clear, but you know enough to feel a creeping unease. Tear your eyes away, unwilling to stare for too long. Something about this place feels off. It's really late. I better head home. Okay. Well. Alright then. So today's a creepy-ass day, is it not? Okay. The cinema! The cinema's closed for today. I should head back soon. Your breath hitches. Something's wrong. You don't know how or why, but you know. It slams into you like a wave. The pull, the panic, the overwhelming sense that something at home is off. Like a fire just started and you didn't hear the alarm. You're already too late. I have to go. Something's not right. I'm heading home now. No, I don't want to. You hear footsteps approaching from behind. Hello, ma'am. We meet again. I know they said to go home early today, but I fucked up, I guess. Because they said preoccupy her. Oh, that's... So Ryota was purposely avoiding me. Oh, that makes sense. Or he's dead at my house right now. Shrugs. You again? No matter how many people you send to me, I don't want to hear it. So listen to me for the last time. I don't want anything to do with your organization, so leave me alone. Yes, you made that perfectly clear. Twice, in fact. But this isn't about you. It's about your mother. My mother? She's finally embraced the full potential of my lord, Hiroshi no Kami. She's transcended. She's become one with him. Don't tell me my mom fucked some weirdo. What are you talking about? Where is she? As I said, she's risen in ranks and she is one with the Lord now. Can you not scream in my ear right now? We can help you too, just as we helped her. So come, follow us. We'll give you salvation. Oh, maybe I could like lock the doors. No, just tell me where she is. Can I turn this down? Can I? Please? 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 Please, please. Please. Okay, there we go. I turned it down. It was loud. She's with us, and judging by the look on your face, you're worried. She sent you a message, didn't she? What did it say? She said she's fine, but... Now you choose to play the loving daughter. How convenient. You ignored her for so long, and suddenly her absence means something to you. What do you know about our relationship? Okay, now I can turn it back up. Bro, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that shit, man? Come on. What do you know about our relationship? I do care about her. Things are just complex, and our relationship is complicated. And don't you want to fix that? It's not too late. You can still have the mother you always longed for. It's all within your reach, as long as you join us. No, Your phone rings, slicing through the tension like a blade. I need to answer this. Hello? Peanuts, something's wrong. It's Kazuki's spirit. He's acting up again. Worse than before. I think there's some kind of auspicious date today that's tied to his death. I didn't realize it until now, and I think it's triggered something in him. Kazuki, what's happening? What's wrong with him? Whatever's been haunting that house, it's getting stronger, more aggressive. But Haruki, I thought you said it wasn't Kazuki causing it. Look, I think you'd better come home, fast. I'm already here waiting for you. Just hurry, okay? I have to go, please. Just tell my mother to contact me directly. Wait, you don't have to go. Come back. Haruki, what's going on? Wait, is this even my house? What's happening with the spirits? Are you alright? Peanuts. I was wrong. I thought I could handle them, but they're too strong. They're overwhelming me. I can't hold them back anymore. Not alone. What do you mean? I'll help you. Just tell me what you need. No, it's not enough. Not for this. Even with the both of us, it's too powerful. We need someone stronger. Someone we can trust. Someone who can truly end this. Haruki, this isn't like you. What's going on? Hiroshi no Kami. He's the answer. He can help us. He'll cleanse this place. He'll save us from what's coming. All we have to do is let him in. My cat's yelling. Let him in. The organization? No, what are you even saying? You're working with them? Do you even hear what you're saying? I've been enlightened, Peanuts. Don't you see? All this time I've tried to protect you, tried to shield you from the darkness in this place. But the hauntings never stopped. They only got worse. No matter how many charms, how many rituals, it was never enough. I was weak, helpless, useless to you. But now there's someone who can help. Someone who can truly end this. You've been helping me. No, you've been helping me, bro. I feel like I should have gone home early, but you've been helping me. You're wrong, Haruki. You have been helping me. You always have. No, the spirits are still here. They haven't stopped. They're getting worse. That's not your fault. What's happening isn't because you failed. You've helped me in more ways than you even realize. Without you, I wouldn't have made it this far. We don't need some false god to save us. You're strong, Haruki. And I couldn't have done any of this without you. And what good has that help done in the end? Everything I tried and none of it worked. The hauntings didn't stop. My plans fell apart. And now, I'm not even sure if I made things worse. You believed in me, even when you shouldn't have. You're so naive, Peanuts. Always clinging to this blind faith in people, even after they disappoint you again and again. Think about it. How many people have you let down? How many have walked away without a second thought? That's why you're alone. That's why there's no one left. This is why you're suffering. Don't you dare talk to me like that. I don't know what's gotten into you, but this isn't you, not really. After everything we've been through. Am I imagining this? Is my mind playing tricks on me? The Haruki I've known is kind and caring. He wouldn't have said something like that. Who are you? This isn't Haruki. That's the thing, Peanuts. You barely even know me. And yet you stupidly still trust me. This isn't Haruki. For what reason, I wonder, other than your supposed stupidity? His words are vile, venomous, and cut deep. But what's more unsettling is his face. I can't trust you. That's not you, Haruki. Wait, I don't get it. I don't trust you anymore. I trust you. I trust you? I trust you, Haruki. The real Haruki. Because whatever's standing in front of me right now, that's not him. So I'll ask you one more time. Who are you? So Tome Haruki, Exorcist extraordinaire at your service. Or something like that. You're not Haruki. I'm not. There it is again, your delusions creeping back in like they always do. No ghosts left to chase, running out of things to blame. Maybe it's time for doppelgangers. That'd be more exciting, wouldn't it? You couldn't finally be the center of attention. Poor Peanuts. Always the victim, always in need. You're unraveling. Everyone sees it. Honestly, maybe your mother was right about you all along. You're paranoid, unstable, a burden to everyone around you. And the worst part, deep down, you're starting to believe it too. Reject. Oh, did it save? Wait. Yes. You reject. No, I don't. I've come too far to let you twist this. Everything I've been through, I managed to overcome. Be it with my own strength or with help from the people beside me. I know that. And deep down, you know it too. You're not Haruki. I don't know what kind of spirit you are, but what you're trying to be, but I'm not falling for it. Not this time. I'm not backing down. I'm stronger than you, and you're not gonna hurt me anymore. Oh well, you figured it out. Congratulations, I suppose. But no matter, things have finally begun to move again. You know, I really do want it to end. To finally put this wretched game to rest. Me too. It's almost time for me to go sleep. But with every cycle, every turn, I will grow stronger, and soon I won't need you at all. I've seen so many versions of you. Each version still clinging to hope, still screaming into the dark. But you always come back, you always try, and I always win. Over and over and over again. Let's see how long you last this time. Peanuts, wake up, please, you have to get up. The fire, it's almost on you. You can survive this, but only if you move. Something isn't working. That's Kazuki. That's my husband. That's my dead husband. Please listen to me. Get up. Get up, Peanuts. Get up. Your skin stings. Your clothes are burning away, melting to ease against your body. The throw scrap should have hit me. Why is it not working? But still, you move. Somehow you push yourself up. You scan the room in a panic, the smoke thick in the air, heat licking at your skin. Then your eyes land on it. The incense from Kazuki's shrine is toppled over. Somehow the flame grew large enough and now it's spreading fast. Fire crackles and roars, devouring everything you once held dear. Maybe it's just a time loop. Stumble back, overwhelmed. Part of you wants to collapse right now, then and there. What's the point in fighting? What's left to save? But then, through the rising smoke, you see it. Kazuki's photo! Shattering on the floor, the glass fractured, but his face still visible. Something stirs in you. You have to keep going. Grit your teeth, push yourself up. You stand. Oh, this is my actual house on fire right now. Every step is agony. You're so close, your hand reaches towards the door handle. But then something grabs you. A hand. Cold, strong fingers curl around your neck, yanking you back into the smoke. You're not going anywhere. You thrash, choke, claw at the air. You were so close. The door was right there. The smoke swarms your vision, curling into your lungs like poison. You almost made it. Almost. Something rips at your skin, dragging you back into the blaze. Is it the fire itself? Should have installed that fire alarm. The creature. You can't tell. Your thoughts are blurring, flickering like dying embers. Just as the darkness threatens to swallow you whole, you see it. A silhouette rushes through the smoke, fast, desperate. Who could it be? Arms wrap around you. Someone lifts you up. You can't see their face, but they're real, warm, solid, and missing a hand, apparently. And then you breathe a sigh of relief and finally let go. Day 6. You drift in and out of consciousness. Flashes of light, a voice calling your name. Let's fucking go! The heat of flame licking your skin. It burns your arms, your legs, your chest. The pain is unbearable until suddenly it isn't. Numbness takes hold. Your mind appears to transcend beyond your body. And yet none of it feels new. Not the pain, not the silence. Not even the way your heartbeat slows as the world fades. You felt this before. In a dream? Or in another life? Ashes fall in silence. This familiar life you've burnt forth and through before. Still you rise again. Don't know where the words came from. Echo in your mind like something half remembered, half inherited. And as darkness closes in again, you carry one final thought with you. The cycle pauses. For now. That's crazy. That's Wait. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy that we're gonna end the game for now here. Maybe it's every new route. That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if it's set up if it knows it's a game, you know? I wonder if the game knows it's a game, I guess, is the best way to put it. But I'm having fun with it. We got a lot of CGs that round. Wow. But, yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I hope you guys are too. That's going to be part 2 for Lovers Enigma. There will be a part 3. I'm not going to lie. Part 2? Way better than part 1. For me, for my channel. Because not too much spooky stuff really happened in part 1. I'm really liking part 2. Got a lot of spooky shit. We got a lot of spooky shit going on, and the boys are getting more personality-wise, like kind of expanded on. So I like that. Plus, we're finally learning more about the husband's death. It just really feels like that first like half that we played. I know that wasn't the whole demo, but it's a bit of a slow start, you know, really hammering home a lot of stuff like, oh, your mom's a bitch. Oh, things are rough right now, grief, depression, you know, things like that, whatever. This is getting good, man. Now we're playing a horror visual novel where I feel like my choices really matter too. Obviously, some of the choices are just dumb. Like, one of the choices there was like, yeah, like, you should just follow that guy. I was like, yeah, he's a fucking... I was like, what the fuck? I was like, fuck that guy. He's fucking possessed or something. Anyways, whatever. Okay, I'm enjoying this. Maybe I'll go back for those bad choices later. But for now, I just want to play the game clean through to the end and see what I can do, okay? But with that, I'm clocking out. So thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the video, please clock that like button and subscribe. I'll keep playing this. It'd be, you know, once in a while. I'll play newer games and other games I want to play in between this. But when I feel like it, you know, and there's not much else, I'll play this, you know, and that's just how it'll be. But I hope you're enjoying the series. So thank you. And if you want to watch more games like this, I've played lots of horror visual novels, dating sims, yandere games, and just horror games in general. So check out the channel. New upload every day, okay? And with that, I'm clocking out. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.